Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Q. I forgot my name for a second. I'm just really excited because this is my first YouTube exclusive VOD. I usually stream on the purple site under Meet Q. And yeah, same name and everything if you're curious. But today we are playing This Bed We Made, which is set in the 1950s, and we play a nosy little maid working in a hotel, uncovering mysteries, intrigue, muck-duck, or murder. Down below in the description are some content warnings. Make sure you take care of yourselves. But other than that, let's get this started. And here we are in the game. How exciting. Okay. I've stayed in a hotel like this. I don't know if anyone else has, where like they have the keys dangling in the background and it's like the wood paneling and it's a little bit creepy and you're like, this is haunted. Yep, I've stayed in that kind of hotel in LA. Never gonna stay there again, baby. The worst part is that I don't remember what it's called. But hopefully I never run into the situation where I have to worry about that. Anyway. New game. Let's do this. Oh, I have so much stuff on my desk, yo. I was supposed to declutter this weekend, but I got pretty sick. But I feel better today, hence we're recording this, because this game takes account of all of your actions, including the ones you decide not to make. Oh, I can change my fate. Service de police, Montreal. Oh, so this is in Montreal. I'm gonna be speaking French. Is this me? I think this is me.
Come on now, miss. Let's get
Wazd.
moving.
Oh, it's like monochromatic with a tint of warm. Is this as far as I can look? I'm moving my mouse all around and there's like the field of view is like funny. It's not very wide. Interesting. Hi. Here I come. I've dressed like this for a show before. Oh, what's this?
It's on your right. Here.
Oh. What is this calendar? Why is this calendar here? Of all places. Exactly, this isn't anyone's desk. And what if, okay, let's say you're working here, inside this room, perhaps. You gotta walk all the way down the hall to see this calendar. Or is it like you're coming in from work for the day? And so you're walking down the hall as so, and you're like, oh, what day is it? Oh, good, a calendar, very conveniently placed right here. I don't know, that's just me. That's just me. Anyway, to the right, you were saying? Am I not supposed to be able to see, like, all around me?
Each maid has her assigned floors. Yes, exactly. Then why is it that you were working on the 5th floor last week?
Well, the usual girl, Sophie, she had to take some time off. So Linda, that's her governess.
We're almost there.
Oh, sorry.
Does this man look familiar to you?
I had to take some time off, baby.
Here we are.
Okay. Sorry. I'm nervous. I'm like, because I have to like pay attention.
Good luck.
Thank you. I'm assuming this is like in the past.
All yours, sir.
Hello?
Sophie Roy, I'm Detective Maurice Tremblay.
Tremblay. All right.
Let's see. 21 years old.
That's me.
working
Young.
Clarendon
Youth.
for over a year. Husband?
Clarendon.
I'm sorry?
Are you
Wait, that
married?
does sound very
No,
much like a
not
hotel I
yet.
stayed in.
I
This
live
is
with
set
my
in the
mother.
hotel.
She's sick, so I have to take care of her.
Oh, good.
No
This is all
father.
voiced.
No, it's always just been me and my mom.
All right, Miss Roy. I need you to tell me everything that happened, starting with this morning.
Oh, buddy, here we go. Okay, I'm guessing low birth games. Let's go particle effects. Aw, sweet. Here we go. Oh, I look a little I look pleased. bed we made. Oh, murder has for sure happened in here. Mostly, I know this because of the description of the game on Steam. It's a cool radio. I wonder why I don't.
Document's done. Now just a bit of tidying up, and I can go on break.
Oh, tidy. Make a bed. Oh. Oh, if only it was this easy.
Nothing like a well-made bed.
Put that back.
A bed's
Place.
not complete without its pillow.
Where's your pillow, baby? Over here. Oh. Oh, I'm like actually tidying. What's this?
That's
could-
a lot of money to
Oh.
owe. Just what did you get yourself involved in?
Oh my. Old World Loans. Date of acknowledgement, January 16th, 1958. Initial loan, January 2nd, 1957. Okay. Looks like the last name of someone who entered in the agreement is Mayhew. Mayhew. The other one, can't see. Initial amount of 1,500. Okay. And I'm overdue very much more than that. On the date of the initial loan, the lender agreed to lend an amount of money to the sum of $1,500 to the borrower for an enduring period of 12 months calculated from date of the initial loan. The borrower has obliged to pay interest at the rate of 15% per annum. The total sum of said interest to be paid together with the capital sum of the granted loan by the loan's period end, with the loan period reaching the conclusion on July 2nd, 1957, which was just like 6 months after-ish. The borrower was expected to have repaid the full amount owed. The failure to do so will prompt further action. Okay, so we're like a year out, so that sucks, dude. Refer to page 3 for further details on the place and time of repayment. Refer to section C for expected rates of all overdue payments as they relate to the time that has passed since the end of the loan period. Okay. I saw that. I saw a cheeky little save for when I opened that. That's interesting. I don't have to do anything here. Nosy. You know me. You know my family. You've had a seat at our bar since the day we opened in 49. You're more than a friend to us. You're practically family. And while friends are polite to each other, family deserves more. Family deserves honesty. As such, I want to be as direct as possible in letting you know that you're down to your last chance. The $8,380 you owe us plus 25% interest is now 8 months overdue. My patience has worn thin. This isn't like one of your unpaid bar tabs. You came to us for help, and help always comes at a price. We've opened our pockets to you time and time again, and all you've done is taken advantage of our goodwill and generosity. We'll come over in person to make our collection tomorrow. I'll be bringing along the boys. We can all sit down and have a little chat. But just so you know, they aren't too good with words. Okay, so this person is in debt.
Only menswear. Are you in town for a business trip, maybe?
Or you on the run? You know, because they have like this letter. He has this letter here, right? Put that away. And this. You know, like they said they would be there. Where's there? Were they at home? And to collect? Oh, this one has like a shoe print on it. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Mapleson, Regretful as we are to have to resort to these lines of communication, our client and your neighbor, the owner of 8832nd, has been ultimately evasive of our many attempts to reach out and collect our due debts, specifically an amount owed to us of the sum of 1904.75 and 75 cents. He has given us little recourse but to contact him through those in close physical proximity to him in hopes that we can deliver a message on our behalf. We have little desire to serve you and the other fine citizens of 32nd Street, but our business may bring us back to your neighborhood if it is not resolved quickly. The help of our kind community could be greatly appreciated for us and certainly for your neighbor. Kindly, Lucky Coin Financing. You know, I have a small sneaking suspicion that this isn't actually a business but a loan shark named Lucky. But there is like a shoe print, right? On this. Interesting. Put that back. Le Petit Regal. Oh, so cheap. $1.50 for fries and coleslaw? Wow. I can get a chicken breast. All under $6. I want to stay here. Sounds like a good value. Should probably turn this.
I'm guessing you've seen better days, but you're obviously still important to someone.
Oh, did someone bring their kid too? Uh-oh. Okay, bed's made. That's like a shoe horn, right? That's what that's called. Oh. Scrubby. Scrubbing. Good little maid. So good. Nasty.
And
Okay.
voila. Good as new.
Alright. Oh. Hello? Why can't I clean? Hello? Oh, let's turn this on first. Hello? Why can't I clean that? Okay. A red scarf. Juice. Why can't I clean that? Am I doing something wrong? Is there something else I had to clean over here? The fact that you're not cleaning the tiles.
See what Beth wanted to talk about.
Oh. Is there a way for me to see what I need to do?
No need to bother reception right
Oh,
now.
okay. Okay. But I should clean this, no? Maybe I'm usually able to clean it, but not this particular one. Alright. Let's skedaddle. Shall we? 504. Oh. And then I just die. Hello? This music is freaking me out, dude.
Heard about that nut house they want to build next door?
Yeah, it creeps me out.
A nut house?
Weirdos
Oh, like an
just
asylum?
around the hotel.
I can think of someone who'll feel
Gossip.
right at home. Look at her, always glued to that gossip magazine.
Hello?
Think she has any real friends? Or is it just Gracie, Joan, and Marilyn?
Excuse
Well,
me?
when your own life is that dull, you need to get your excitement somewhere. Oh, did you see Rebecca?
You are mean girls.
She was wearing the same clothes.
They're gonna write a movie about you one day. A musical, even.
This is exactly the kind of behavior Linda warned me about.
She's doing everything she can to break us apart.
Sophie speaking.
Hey, it's Beth. Do you think you could come up real quick?
Sure.
Who's Beth?
I'll be right there.
You're right, you shouldn't.
No, you're right.
But I'm nosy.
I was so in love with you that I couldn't see.
What?
What do you mean?
Uh-oh. Did I leave my master key downstairs? Oh, shit.
I should talk to Beth at the front desk.
Oh, okay. I'm guessing that's basically, like...
Tempting, but every penny adds up, Sophie. Now's not the time to pick up smoking, Sophie.
Unless...
Oh, shock. Leaving luggage in the lobby? Are you trying to get Bernard to kill you?
This is a fire hazard! This is against regulation. Is it like Valentine's Day?
This leak really needs to be fixed.
Yeah,
I
I'm
hope
sure
the
it
weather
does.
doesn't make it worse.
19 arrested in deviant raid. Montreal police arrested 19 persons in an early Saturday raid in Manny's Lounge, located on Stanley Street, downtown Montreal. The establishment, owned by Emmanuel Liberté, is listen, I didn't take French. I took Spanish, I failed, and I took Italian. I got a B in that. Is a known hangout for sex deviants. It's the 1950s. Don't forget to look at the content warnings if you haven't already. A Montreal City employee, a court official, and 2 teachers were among those seized, according to official reports. Lieutenant Sylvain Guilbeault says he plans to send letters to schools employing the arrested teachers. School principals, parents, and fellow teachers should prevent such people from being in close contact with youngsters. He said, "It is everyone's responsibility to protect our children." Familiar. Lieutenant Guilbeault also promised an investigation would follow on Lebert, who already has a criminal record to his name. And continue on page 3. Montreal is paralyzed by this winter's 5th and most important snowstorm. 15 inches of snow are expected until the end of the day. The last major storm back in January had covered the city in 12 inches of snow. The storm started yesterday with 6 inches falling during the day and 6 more during the night. Violent winds created giant snowbanks all over the city. Many drivers ignored police warnings and decided to take their cars at their own risk, resulting in several accidents. Trains from the United States are expected to be delayed up to 3 hours. At Dorval Airport, most departures have been canceled, while arrivals are delayed or diverted altogether. Continued on page 5. Shop owners against new mental hospital. This is what we heard them talking about in the break room. A group of downtown Montreal businessmen and shop owners met with Mayor Sarto Fournier. I know some of you are going to correct me in the comments, but if I'm being completely honest with you, I am pre-recording all of this. It's already too late. Turn back. Just focus on this. Last week at the air to air their grievances concerning the city's recent decision to allow construction of a new mental hospital on Dorchester Boulevard. William Weston, manager of Weston's department store, says he and his group will fight tooth and nail to prevent the hospital's construction. Will our customers feel safe to come downtown for their shopping needs knowing there are lunatics next door? He said. Continued on page 8. Another bloody Valentine. Valentine's Day concluded in horror last Friday with the murder of Outermont resident. A worried neighbor called the authorities at 11:15 p.m. after hearing loud shouts from next door. When police arrived, they found the lifeless body of a 34-year-old man. Interesting. Authorities have refused to identify the victim or provide any details about the circumstances of his death. No suspect has been apprehended. No suspect has been apprehended yet, but Detective Lieutenant Maurice Tremblay asked anyone with information to come forward as soon as possible. Now, that detective, Maurice Tremblay, is a detective we talked to, so I have a feeling that this bloody Valentine situation is something we're going to get accidentally mixed up in. Continuing on page 14. Hello, who's that?
Poor Nicole. No one should be stuck cleaning up the reception hall after a ball, even if they did draw the...
Oh, oops. Hello?
Hey, Beth.
You're Beth. Hi.
Hey there. So,
Don't talk to me in
who's
that
sleeping?
tone.
Sleep... what?
You were whispering just now on the phone, so I thought maybe Eugene or Bobby were napping in the break room again.
Oh, yeah, no. It's Jacques and Wendy. They were, in the middle of something.
Shut the
Ugh,
window.
it's so awkward when they start making out like no one's watching. Get a room. We literally work in a hotel.
They weren't kissing. You said you needed to see
You
me?
said you needed me?
Oh, straight to business then.
Sorry, it's just a busy day.
I'm just
I
a
get
busy
it.
little gal.
It's been non-stop
You know?
for me this morning too. Wanna guess why I summoned you here?
Did you see a mouse? Something you need to clean?
I'm guessing there's something I have to clean?
Obviously. But what is it?
Did a kid throw up
Are you gonna
again?
say something sexual?
God, no. Did that happen recently?
Yeah, last week. I can still smell it. Feel it, too. While I was cleaning, some of it got...
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Ah!
Keep talking
dude.
and you'll be cleaning up after me too.
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you'll be glad to know it's nothing gross this time. A nice gentleman decided it was time to redesign the lobby and helped us by knocking over that vase on his way out of the hotel.
That's it?
I would do it myself, but the last time I tried to leave the front desk, Bernard emerged from his lair to scold me about procedures and whatnot.
Well, we can't have the beauty of the Clarington Hotel
Oh,
take
I was
absence
like-
from her throne, can we?
Oh, the people would riot.
Bernard
beauty?
especially.
Bernard's hardly the people.
We flirting?
Anyway.
We risen?
I have to get back to work.
Okay.
There's a mop in the supply closet next to Bernard's office, I think.
Thanks. I'll see you around.
Lovers. Alright. Even if it's only for a few minutes out of my day, my chats with Beth are always a highlight. What's going on here? Listen, I am a dating sim expert. There's something going on here. She called me up to clean up a mess made by one of our guests, which gave us a chance to catch up. I don't think I've met someone who can make conversation seem so effortless. Beth has a witty response for everything. It's too bad maids aren't usually allowed in the lobby. Chatting with her every day would be a great way to start my morning. Beth has been the hotel's receptionist for as long as I can remember. In fact, hers was the first face that welcomed me when I took my first step inside the Clarington. She knows this place like the back of her hand. Beth can be fiery, which doesn't win her much love from Bernard, but most guests adore her for her magnetic personality, and that's something Bernard can plainly see. We don't get the chance to chat as often as I'd like, but when we do, it's always a blast. I only wish I had half of her wit so I can entertain her as much as she entertains me. Okay. So, I clearly need to, chat her up a little more instead of getting straight to business as I did. Bernard is Clarrington's manager, the big boss. He spends most of his days locked in his office and doesn't like the maids roaming around outside of their posts, so our paths don't cross often. Lately, he's been hell-bent on getting the hotel back in shape, but whatever that means, and that there have been a lot of changes around here as a result. He's enforcing employee rules more strictly than ever and dropping God knows how much money on renovations. The stress is practically radiating off of him. Okay. About Linda. Linda, you seem like the chick who's a huge B. Linda is Clarrington's governess, Bernard's second in command, and it's easy to see why. She rules over the maids with an iron fist, always ready to enforce Bernard's latest rules to the letter. Most of them hate her for this, but my feelings are a bit more mixed. For whatever reason, she seems to have a soft spot for me. The same cannot be said for Wendy, unfortunately. It's like she's made it her life's mission to break up Wendy and Jacques' relationship, and I'm worried that her latest efforts may have succeeded. So she's not mean to me, but she mean to Wendy. Wendy is a waitress at the hotel's restaurant. She and her best friend Yvette were hired together, and they used to be inseparable until 3 or 4 months ago. It's no coincidence that this was around the time Wendy started dating Jacques, the bellboy to whom she's now happily engaged. That is, depending on who you ask. Linda seems to think that Wendy is the Clarrington's resident flirt. Sure, she's popular with guests and collects the most tips by far, but I've always chalked that up to the same thing that has drawn me to her, that warm smile that just radiates kindness. Linda's not convinced, though, and seems to have taken it upon herself to expose Wendy for who she, quote, really is. Jealous much? Jacques is one of the Clarrington's bellboys. I don't know much about him. He's even more shy than I am, barely looking up at guests when carrying their luggage. People like us just need someone to bring us out of our shells, and apparently Jacques is that person. Apparently for Jacques, that person is Wendy. He's like a completely different person around her. He lights up, laughs, even cracks jokes. I was so happy when he found Wendy, and even happier when he proposed. They're like Clarrington's very own Janet and Tony. But it seems their engagement is in peril thanks to Linda's meddling. Stand strong, Jacques. Don't fall for her manipulations. So, our character's mom. Mom always means well, but life hasn't dealt her the best hand of cards. She doesn't talk to me very much about her time as a nurse during the war, but I've always wondered what kind of person she was before that harrowing chapter of her life. It's just the two of us at home. Mom had bad luck with keeping jobs, and she finds it hard to be around people, so she stays home most of the time. At least she's never missed an episode of The Wild Orchard. On her good days, she can manage on her own, but on bad days, well, I do my best to be there for her. And Dad left when I was 2 years old. Haven't seen him since. Mom doesn't say much, so I stopped asking. All right. Progress. Okay. All right. Little click clacks. Should I pick this
My
up?
rag isn't gonna be enough for a mess like this. Better get
Alright.
him up.
Beth. Oh, Beth.
Okay, let's get that mop from the supply closet.
Linda, Wendy's great at her job. Guests absolutely love her and...
Not just guests, apparently.
Oh, God damn it, Linda! I only like her because guests like her. Making sure guests are happy is my job, after all.
You don't seem to care whether I'm happy.
Listen, if Wendy wasn't doing her job, that'd be another story, but I can't just fire her without good reason.
What if she stirred up trouble among the staff? Would that be a good reason?
Curiosity killed the cat.
Oh,
Hi.
Andrew. Hi. I'm sorry, I was just...
Spying on our manager?
No.
Hello?
I heard something, and
Hey. It's okay, I'm just pulling your leg. I'm sorry I scared you.
I'm just...
Hello.
I'm not used to having people around me while I work.
Yeah, you're always working alone up there, aren't you? I actually think it's the first time I've seen you down in the lobby. Don't tell me you've been sent to clean up after the Valentine's Day.
No. I heard it was a disaster. Actually, Beth called me here. Were you there during the
Were
mall?
you here Friday night to see the whole thing?
Yeah. They had someone in charge of the event, but she ended up crying alone in the stairwell.
Oh.
So I
Not
had to
crying
take
in the
over.
stairwell.
What happened?
Classic, though.
Did it really go so wrong?
Very prom-core.
It certainly didn't go wrong for the people enjoying the party, but for those sober around them, that's another story.
Good God. I'm glad I didn't have to be there. I don't know how you do it.
And I don't know how you handle cleaning up after other people all day. You
I
must
like
see
it.
Plenty of weird stuff, right?
Yeah.
I hope so.
What's the weirdest thing you found in a guest's room?
Something very odd. Something about you. Something gross. Something very odd.
A few months ago, I found stacks of pennies in a room's toilet. Like, a lot of them.
What?
And when I got to the bed, the pillowcases were filled with pennies as well. I'm still not sure if that guest simply had a strange way of leaving a tip.
Maybe it was a penny robbery. Oh, I better go help Beth. It's hell here with the snowstorm.
It's okay. I need to,
Yeah, all right.
Don't try to flirt with
care.
me.
You too.
I'm taken. By Beth. I presume.
Raymond,
I hope.
what have you on?
He wants me to lower room price.
You may find during your time here that I have mommy issues, and Beth kind of tickles that. Okay. Andrew's ambush. Oops. So Andrew caught me eavesdropping on Bernard and Linda, who was once again complaining about Wendy. Thankfully, he didn't make a big deal out of it. He doesn't seem like the kind to judge. He's actually quite nice, easy to talk to, fun to tease, and funny in his own quiet way. I hope I'll get a chance to talk to him more. I get the sense that there's a lot more to him than he willingly shows. A map. Get the map. And do I need anything else? Lots of cleaning things. Close the door.
Bobby made it very clear he doesn't like anyone walking into his kitchen uninvited.
Fine. I'm just nosy. I can't help
really sorry
it.
about that. I'll have a word with our kitchen staff to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Okay, Sophie. Time to clean up that mess.
Well, that
Was there anything else?
sounds a bit excessive, don't you think?
Oh, but I should pick this up too.
Ew. I better throw that away.
Should I? What if it says something?
A film roll? The guest must have dropped it when he knocked over the vase. Probably should return it to him.
Pick up. Oh no. Oh, I need to scroll. Got it. Same with you. That had to press and hold. That is very sus to me. Okay.
Now I just put the leaves back in the vase, and it'll be like nothing ever happened.
Easy peasy. Lost and found. While cleaning up the mess in the lobby, I found a roll of film on the ground. I'm guessing whoever knocked over the vase must have dropped it. With Beth's help, maybe I can figure out who it belongs to and return it to their room. So we usually keep lost items at the front desk, but bringing it back myself would only take a few minutes out of my day and might put me a few steps closer to Employee of the Month. Priorities, Sophie.
I understand, Mr. Ramsey. I wish I could make the snowstorm disappear. I really do, but sadly, that's not within my power.
Beth, who knocked over that vase?
Mr. Spade.
Mr. Spade?
Well, I can check with the airport and let you know when flights resume. Until then... Yes, I know. You've said that already. But No, that's very unlikely.
So,
Mr. Spade.
which room are you staying in, Mr. Spade?
Mr.
Well, you're welcome to speak
Spade.
to my manager if you'd like. I'm sure he'll be thrilled to talk
Oh.
to you.
Tremblay's staying in here.
Well, for that, you'd have to talk to my manager's manager. Would you like to contact him?
Am I... Oh, Spade.
Sadly,
505.
He doesn't have a phone. He's a bit of an old-fashioned fella, if you know what I mean. Yes? Yes?
No, that's not it.
So first I suggest finding a nice
Oh,
little
I need to, like,
corner where you
actually...
can kneel down, all right?
Room 505. Great. That's on my floor. I can return that film roll without going out of my way.
First
His
time.
name, too. It's, God? G-O-D. I'm sure he'll be very sympathetic to your plight.
Have you tried calling
Make it
God?
easy, sir. No, I never dare. No, I'm dead serious. If anyone can make the snowstorm end, it's him.
She right.
Hello? Sir? Oh, well.
Hi, Beth. Beth, can I talk to you?
I should go to the 5th floor to return Mr. Spade's film roll. Bernard still leaves these around the front desk? Guess he didn't hear Beth when she swore she'd burn the place to the ground next time she had to suffer through one of his sermons.
Clout. Class. Clarington. Hello? Assistance, please. Assistance, Beth? Okay, fine. This way to the elevator, correct? Yes. Here I go. Little old me. I mean, little young me.
Hold it,
21.
please.
Oh?
Andrew, are you okay?
Yeah, it's just... I slipped on the puddle by the restrooms.
Oh, I'm sorry. I probably should have cleaned
Oh.
Oh, no, it's my fault. I should have asked Eugene to repair the leak.
Which floor?
Oopsies.
Oh, 6th.
Could I have even seen the bathrooms? I don't know.
What's the big rush?
I need to bring this to our VIP guest. The one who rented the entire floor.
Oh, is it that British man I keep hearing about?
All girls claim, isn't he famous? Why does he need snow?
Why does he need a bucket full of snow?
No idea. I don't even ask anymore. It's just the latest in a long series of strange requests.
What do you reckon he'll do with it?
Take a bath, maybe? Sometimes I wonder if he's just pulling an elaborate prank on me.
We don't know.
Can't you tell me who he is?
I've never actually met him. I always talk to his assistant. Only Bernard knows his identity. I do have a suspicion, though.
Oh?
But I'm not sure I should say it.
Can't you at least give me a hint?
Please.
Okay, let me think. Whew. Saved by the bell.
Whatever.
Hey, come on. Don't leave me hanging.
Let's just say I like to prolong the suspense.
Wait,
Boo.
is that the hint?
Who knows?
Fair enough. Have fun up there.
Mayhaps a mystery writer. The door is ajar.
This must have been so much fun. Well, for the guests, at least.
Do you like my cup?
I should return Mr. Spade's film roll. Room 505 is on my list anyway.
Andrew's mystery guest. I bumped into Andrew again in the elevator. From the sounds of it, the VIP guest on the 6th floor has him busy with all kinds of strange requests. I tried to press him for more information, but he gave me this. All he gave me was this cryptic hint. I like to prolong the suspense. I'm dying to know who it is. Andrew clearly knows how to keep a secret. It's got to be like a famous mystery writer, you know? You know what I mean?
Linda's been putting these everywhere lately. It's weird that Bernard allows it.
Eh? You can be divorced against your will. Women and children suffer most in divorce. You lose your succession rights. Pension rights. Okay. Interesting. Why the fire hazards, though? It's already unlocked. That's suspicious.
Mr. Spade? Mr. Spade?
Hello? Mr. Spade? Why was your door ajar? There you go. Easy peasy. Oh, he's like developing film. I don't like that your door was ajar. And I don't like that I'm going in here. Luckily, I've been in a dark room before. I know what this is, but this is creepy. Like, regardless. Huh?
What is this?
Oh, I don't like this.
I should bring that back to my cart. Looks like prescription drugs. But what are they for exactly?
Squeaky, squeaky. I'm just gonna clean and not touch those. I don't know. Like, should I? Should I fuck with those photos?
Maybe I should call Beth or Andrew. They'll know what to do. I hope.
Just run the fucking water. Should I, like, call them? Call them? Oh, I'm just calling. Okay. Dude, that's so creepy. What the hell? I'm a nice gal.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking. What can I do for you on this very fine day?
Hey. Beth, I need your help.
Beth, I need your help.
Sophie? What's going on?
I think Mr. Spade's stalking me while I work.
Really? I knew it!
You did?
What?
I mean, I knew there was something fishy about him. He just has creep written all over his face, you know? How did you find out?
He took pictures of me. I found them hanging over the bathtub. He set up a kind of dark room.
Pictures of you? Doing what?
Snooping.
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but sometimes when I clean the rooms, I get a little curious.
Just a little
and,
curious. Just a little curious, you know?
Snoop through our guest
Just a little
stuff.
curious.
Sneaky. And Mr. Spade caught you in the act, I suppose?
A little bit.
Yes. I think we should call the police.
No, That's a terrible idea.
That's escalating the situation quite a
That man
bit.
has pictures of you running your hands through people's stuff.
But I didn't steal anything. I was just snooping, I swear.
I know, but say a client reports something missing, those pictures would put a big red target on your back.
So I just leave? Do nothing?
Do nothing? No. But it'd be smarter to wait until you have the whole story.
Beth.
Or at least more than you have now, before making a move.
Fine.
I've been in dark rooms before. Setting one up in a space that isn't made for that takes time and effort.
Wait, you're a photographer?
Hot.
I was there to look at pictures a photographer took of me. Look,
Go on.
all I mean to say is there's no way he set all of this up just for a couple of pictures. There has to be more.
You want me to snoop?
You want me to keep digging around?
Well, there are pictures of you snooping. So why stop now?
It's true.
Beth?
Oh, loosen up a little. No one's dead.
Any idea where I should start then?
Well, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I remember Mr. Spade asking for the combination to his room's safe. I bet you anything there'll be more pictures in there.
Maybe,
Yep.
but I don't have the code.
Give me a minute. Merde. Those idiots.
What?
I can't find the combination list. The night staff's probably lost it again. Anyway, we always ask that clients write down their code somewhere so they don't have to call reception a dozen times. Maybe you can have a look around the room, and I call you if Mr. Creep comes back. You know, so you can get out of there in time.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I'm nervous.
Oh, it's nothing.
Beth.
Oh, and Beth?
Beth, you make me nervous.
Please keep this between us.
Of course.
Well, it's time to speed run this. What's this? Oh. Oh, okay. Throw it away. Yeah, I'm gonna throw away your shit, asshole. Huh? What is this? Oh, scam. Huh?
Is this from Harry's? I mean, it's a popular spot, but... You didn't strike me as much of a doodler.
Hi. For art.
This was the sale where I found that winter jacket that Mom loves. Were you there too?
Oh my God, is he stalking me? T30.
Beaver Lake?
Oh.
That's where I took Mom skating last month. Why is this up here?
Wait, does this... Is this...
These look like numbers. Sort of. These look like numbers.
Sort of.
Sort of.
2G... Wait, are these...
X marks the spot. But there's no way this is just a treasure hunt.
Wait, let me...
You didn't strike me as much of a doodler. just visited the oratory for the first time in years. This has to be a
Creepy.
coincidence,
No,
right?
he's like following me. Wedding? Funeral? What?
Okay. If reception gave him a code, maybe he wrote it down. Somewhere. One man's trash is another maid's trash.
Trash.
Something tells me you won't be missing this. One man's trash is another maid's trash.
I'm gonna still inspect your beans.
I hope you aren't eating those beans. Morgan. Is that your real name? Why did you check in under Mr. Spade?
Unless you stole this. Dear Mr. Morgan, you have to stop writing to this address. Lindsay died 2 years ago. I do not know what happened between the two of you, but please leave us to grieve in peace. Thank you, Lindsay's mother.
Is this a floor of the Clarington? That's my schedule. Just how long have you been watching me?
Okay. I love the yarn sitting there.
The storm must be getting worse. I hope Mom's not. What do we have here?
Okay. What's this?
I'd forget my own head if I didn't write everything down. I guess we have that in common.
Don't forget to take your pills. The Bibble. Okay. God, okay. Oh, it opens your suitcase. Let me find your other pillow. Oh, there's a piece of paper right there. Hello?
Request to move to 507. Why did you want to change rooms?
Dear Mrs. Spade's present letters to confirm the reception of your transfer request to room 507. Regrettably, the room in question is currently occupied by an extended stay guest. We are therefore unable to grant your request. Thank you for your understanding. Please contact us should you have any other requests. Sincerely, Bernard de Leduc. What's this?
Could that be a reminder for the safe combination?
Lindsay's address, Infantry Division, year of hospital discharge. Okay. Cracking the safe. Okay, so... Oh, there's like all this stuff. Oh, wow. So we have the pictures. Wait, I'm gonna need Lindsay's address. $34. Year of hospital discharge, Infantry Division.
I need to find some clues to decipher that code reminder.
And they're roommates.
Address, division, year.
Address, division, year. And they were roommates. A novel with 2 underdressed women on the cover. 1 room, 2 women, and so many secrets. And they were roommates. Bridget Boswell. No one at school suspected no one at school suspected what took place once their door was locked. 50 cents, the blurb. And they were roommates. She was alone in town. She barely knew, hundreds of miles away from home. She was desperate for comfort and found it in the arms of the most unexpected person. What first started as a normal friendship between 2 women soon blossomed into something more passionate and disturbing. This is a tale of love and desire like you've never read before. Out of her own experience, the author, working under a pseudonym, tears the curtain away from the gravest threats of modern social morality, the strange love practices trapping unwary girls today, particularly in our larger cities. Okay. It's gotta be like an infantry. Paul, 42.
You spent 10 years in a psychiatric hospital. And it looks like you left with
Date
a
of
long
discharge.
list of diagnoses and prescriptions.
23/08/1957. Tending. Anxiety. Should I lock this? Like... What do I have on me? Oh, my little cleaning cloth. Close that. Okay, so... 42. 20... Okay. So I think it's... 34. Wait, I need to write this down. Fuck. My little big brain. I can't do it. Shit. Okay, so it's where is it? Letter from Bernard. Lindsay's division. Year discharged. So Paul, 42. Maybe that's 42. $23. Oh, not that. 57. And then Lindsay's was 34. I don't know that I have the infantry division necessarily. Oh, let me just close that. Okay, so I have 34, 42, 57.
Damn it.
Fuck. 34, 42, 57. Really?
Did you intend for me to discover your little dark room? Or did this just fall down?
Okay, let me...
I need to find some clues to decipher that code reminder.
Okay. Lindsay's address. Infantry division. Year of hospital discharge. 57. Wait, your name is Paul. Your addiction. So I must have his... I must have that wrong. Maybe there's something over here. Oops. 99th. Okay. Let's try this again. Fuck.
Is he here?
What? No.
Beth, you said you'd call if Mr. Spade was coming back to his room.
Oh, yeah, I did say that.
Oh my fucking god.
Right.
Oh my god, Beth. I nearly had a heart attack when I heard the phone ring.
I didn't mean for it. I was just so caught up in the thrill of it all. I had to check in.
Oh, Beth.
Did you find more pictures of you?
No, I haven't. But I did find something else.
Yeah?
He's got a kind of yarn map of Montreal on the wall.
A yarn map? And where does it lead to?
Lots of places. Most of them I've visited
It's so
recently.
creepy, dude. I don't like this.
What's the
It's making my
deal with
tummy
this
hurt.
guy?
Mr. Spade isn't his real name.
I think he may be using an alias. I found some evidence that points to his real name being Paul Morgan.
Well, he's certainly not the first man to check into a hotel under a fake name.
Is it really common practice?
It is, when the man in question is married, but the woman accompanying him isn't. Or at least, not to him.
Considering the state of his room, I doubt Mr. Morgan was expecting any visitors.
Did you find anything else?
Unrequited feelings for a woman?
He seems to be in love with this woman who doesn't love him back.
I think she's dead.
You.
No, someone else.
Isn't she
I
dead?
found lots of letters addressed to a woman named Lindsay, but she returned them all to sender, unopened.
Are you sure it's love and not obsession? Maybe he stalked her like he's stalking you.
I don't know. Whatever it is, I find it strange she didn't open the letters before sending them back. I would have had a look at them first.
Of course you would have. So, is that all you found then?
Has a strange taste in
He
books.
has this book with, underdressed women on the cover.
I don't think Playboy magazine qualifies as a book.
No.
No, it's not. It's a novel. It's called, And They Were Roommates.
Oh, I see. And I suppose these women on the cover are really good friends, aren't they?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
It's what I think it is.
Oh,
It's
Sophie.
probably one of those trashy books for men who secretly fantasize about two women getting real cozy with each other.
What makes them trashy? I didn't read it. Have you ever read one?
Have you ever read one?
Yes, they're awful.
I thought Andrew was the book expert.
Oh, he definitely is an expert on everything you'll find in a nice little bookstore. As for me, I'm more the every weird thing you'll find at a train station expert.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Did you find anything else on Mr. Morgan?
I'll know more once I open the safe.
Oh, so you found the combination?
Yeah,
Ooh, buddy.
sort of.
I'm impressed. Well done, Arsène Lupin.
What?
Never mind.
Oh.
Let me keep you.
Okay, I'll call you back.
Yeah, you better. I won't call again unless Mr. Morgan returns. For real this time.
All right, thanks.
That scared the shit out of me, though. Okay. I just changed this to 99. Bingo. Oh my god.
Okay, Sophie, you should probably put this down. Now.
Oops. What is this? Oh, they're like the canisters.
M and H. M and H. Who are they? Are they guests here?
12:30 a.m. arrived at the... Oh, so this is during the ball last night, the Valentine's Day ball. Arrived at the hotel room, not ready yet, had to wait in the lobby. M and H came in, both nicely dressed. M was holding a flower bouquet, heard them talking to the receptionist, saying how nice the oratory was. Picked up some flyers to find out what oratory they were talking about. Room finally ready, no sign of Mr. M and H. Decided to unpack and install my setup in the bathroom. Still no sign of M and H. Probably have gone out again. Finished developing this afternoon's pictures, unable to sleep, heard weird noises from the corridor, no idea who it was. So I wonder if those pictures were of me, Sophie, going through M and H's stuff, or some kind of like blackmail so that I'll go find out information for this person who's clearly snooping around. Snooper recognizes snooper, you know?
You're going through their trash? You really want to find out what M and H are up to, don't you?
M and H arrived at the 10:20 a.m. M and H arrived at the hotel's restaurant and ate a quick breakfast. 10:35 a.m. M and H left the hotel and got into a taxi. Tried to follow but had no money for a cab. 12 a.m. found a pawn shop to get some money but had no idea where M and H went. 12:55 a.m. back in my room. We'll have to kill time until M and H return. 5:40 p.m. spotted M and H entering the hotel with Weston shopping bags. 6:10 found M and H eating at the hotel's restaurant. So that's why he had that receipt. 6:25 H left for the bathroom. M exchanged a few words with a woman and her child. 7 p.m. M and H left the restaurant, probably turning in for the night. While leaving, H emptied pockets in the trash. 7:05 searched the trash, found a receipt for a place called Harry's Diner, which is what we found on the wall, with drawings and weird symbols on it. 8:35 took a coffee at Harry's Diner. Showed a picture of M and H to waitress. Waitress remembered them, said M used to be a regular about 10 years ago. 10 p.m. back in my room, tried to map M and H's movements since their arrival in Montreal. 11:40, unable to sleep again, heard someone exiting room 507 but not hear the elevator. Okay, so not necessarily stalking me. Okay.
Why are you following them? And who's sneaking out at night? So many questions.
This is the 16th, so that's today, I think. M and H arrived at the hotel's restaurant for breakfast at 10:15 a.m. 10:45, M and H left the hotel, got into a taxi. Followed them to a place called Mount Royal. 11:30 a.m., M and H went skating in a small frozen lake, fell on the ice while trying to take a picture. H might have seen me. 1:05, M and H ate at the lounge and left a ticket on the table. The ticket was weird symbols on it, just like the weird Harry's Diner receipt. 1:30 p.m., M and H decided to leave because of the snowstorm. 2:10, M and H arrived at the hotel shortly after me. H looked angry. Something happened during the taxi ride, but what? 5:20, no sign of M and H since early afternoon. Tonight, we'll try to find out who's sneaking out at night. At Royal. So that's where S. Spade. That's just to open it again.
M and H. Maybe Beth could find them in the logbook.
He's a European look. Stalking journal, that is a lot of information. Holy shit. 504. Intrigue. Andrew, concierge at the Clarendon. He's an intelligent professional, kind, well-mannered. Which makes him easily Bernard's favorite, but he knows how to have fun when no one's looking. Whenever I see him, he's either dashing off to his latest errand or burying himself in a book, so we haven't had a lot of chances to socialize at length. When we do, though, it always feels easy, like talking to someone perfectly tuned to your wavelength. Maybe I should ask him for book recommendations. It'd be nice to have more reasons to talk to him. No, you're for Beth. But Bobby's the head chef at the Clarendon kitchen. He takes care of all the restaurant orders and meals ordered through room service. I love walking by the kitchen doors any chance I get, just to enjoy the smells of whatever Bobby's cooking up. But linger too long and you get an earful or worse. I don't want to spend another afternoon cleaning up macaroni out of my hair. Eugene is in charge of the hotel's maintenance. Pretty much everyone likes him. He's friendly, hardworking, and does his job well. Anytime I've seen him, he's happy to lend a hand. Since the renovation started, though, his usual good mood and has lost some of its spark. I can see that Bernard's lofty expectations are weighing on him, but I hope he doesn't burn out. He doesn't deserve that. Paul Morgan. Mr. Spade is a guest at the hotel. He's staying in room 505. He seems to carry rolls of film around, and he was in such a rush to get somewhere today that he knocked over a vase in the lobby. But other than that, I don't know much about him. I can't deny that I'm curious to know more. Well, Sophie, ask and you shall receive. Now I know Mr. Spade is a stalker, and he's been stalking none other than me. I still can't believe those pictures of me in the room are real. I found out that the name of our guest checked in under Mr. Spade is actually an alias. His real name is Paul Morgan. People don't check in to hotels under an alias and then unless they have something to hide, right? He made a request to move to room 507, but I can't imagine why. I wonder if it's because it's next to M&H's room. Other than having two beds, it isn't that different. He's been sending a lot of letters to a woman named Lindsay. Who is she? Is he in love with her? It seems Lindsay has been dead for 2 years. That can't have been easy to learn if she was someone he was desperate to reach out to. It seems he's not only stalking me, but 2 hotel guests as well. He calls them M and H, and he's followed them around the Montreal, taking extensive notes. So this is your path of following them at the lake ice skating. So this isn't about me. Necessarily. The pictures are about me for sure. Do not forget to buy more film. And you left your key. Okay, where is room 507? 507 doesn't have anyone.
1 hour later.
She told me not to do anything, so I won't. Okay, what's room 507? That's this way, yeah? Mine has an X through it.
You have a room order for a reason, Sophie. Does carrying this everywhere really make us better maids? Bernard seems to think so.
Yeah, sure. 505. Complete.
Do not disturb. Well, that's one less room to clean today. I won't complain.
Disturb. More of these do not say divorce. What's this?
Looks like plaster for the renovations. Better not play with it. I think I have all the supplies I need.
Okay.
I'm getting ahead of myself. I'll come back to this one later. M and H could be in danger. I should ask Beth to help me locate them. Did I miss something in here? I should move on for now, but maybe I can come back later if I have a spare moment.
Okay, I did 505. I'm guessing.
You have a room order for a reason, Sophie.
Okay. Okay.
I should call reception. M and H could be in
Oh.
danger.
They want me to call from the room. I see. I understand now. Oh, I'm like getting so like intrigued. My little brain is whirring.
Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
It's me.
Oh,
Hey, Beth.
hold on. Andrew, cover for me, will you?
What's going on?
Hey, Tintin, just do it. Sorry about that.
Tintin.
So, I take it you opened Morgan's safe? What was in it?
Found his journal.
His journal? Does he say why he's stalking you?
No, but it seems he's stalking 2 other people as well.
Oh, who are they?
They're guests. I don't know their names, though. I was hoping you could find them in the logbook.
Well, Snoopy, although it may seem like it, I'm not actually clairvoyant, so I'll need something to narrow the search. Do you know anything about them?
Mr. Morgan refers to them as H and M.
Well, that could mean a lot of things. It could be their initials, or, I don't know, husband and mistress.
True.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, I'll need a little more to go on.
I found out that Mr. Morgan made a request to be transferred to room 507.
I'm guessing you wanted to be next door
but
to
it was
them.
denied because...
That's Mrs. Beaumont's room.
Exactly.
Why change rooms when his entire setup is in 505?
I'm not sure. I just thought it might be related.
Maybe, but... would you look at that?
Ooh, Beth, what you got?
There's a couple staying in room 509. Hector and Marcella Cruz.
Hector
H&M.
and Marcella. H&M?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Do you know anything about the Cruzes?
Well, I saw them come in and out of the hotel a few times. Called a taxi for them once. The missus does the smiling and the other frowns a lot. Nothing to write home about. Do you have room 509 on your to-do list by any chance?
I do, actually.
Then maybe you go clean it and have a little look-see?
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
nothing unusual here. Just a maid cleaning a room.
That's my girl.
I'll call you if I find
Don't
anything.
say it like that.
Just be careful, okay?
I will.
Don't talk to me in that tone, Beth. Oh, here I go. Just going straight there. With my little cart. Please don't be muck ducked in here. Because 505 was just fucking open, right? So...
I must have forgotten my keys in the break room again.
Shit. All signs point 509. Sometimes it feels like Beth has the answers to everything. With the help of the logbook, we'll be able to figure out who the mysterious H&M are. Uh-huh. We don't need to read all that. Okay. Where's the break room?
I'll need my keys to enter room 509. I should probably check the break room.
Where is the break room? That's not here, right? No.
Maybe I shouldn't wander around with my pockets full. Is there anything I can put down?
What would you put down? Oh. Break room's downstairs, right? Someone probably has my fucking keys, dude. Someone probably has my keys! Governess. Crazy. Crazy girl. One of these is mine, yeah? No? Oh, those are like the bellboys. Things. Break room.
Shoot, it's locked. I guess I'll have to get Linda's master key instead.
Shoot. Linda!
Rebecca's had her hands full lately. I hope she's doing okay in there.
Oh?
Hypocrite bitch? What did Linda do? And to whom?
Oh? What's this? My wife will be at her parents tonight, so come by my house. Make sure you bring the new lingerie I bought you. To all impossible.
There aren't that many people whose names start with a B around here. Oh, Linda. What would your husband think of all this? Oh, Linda. What would your husband think of all this?
I don't know if I should be doing this. Maybe I clean this off and just leave that there. Oh, she be in here.
What is it?
Wendy? It's Sophie. Are you alright?
Do I sound alright?
I guess not.
No, I guess not.
Just leave me alone. I don't want to talk.
Who wrote on Linda's door?
I don't mean to disturb you, but did you see who wrote that message on Linda's door?
What?
The lipstick message. Do you know who wrote it?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It was her.
Please, Sophie, just go.
Alright. Okay.
Unless it was Linda herself, you know? You know what I mean? Well...
Haven't gotten any tips so far today. Being recognized for doing a good job. That feeling never gets old.
Sophie, I've noticed a real improvement in the quality of your work lately. I've heard a few guests saying how clean their rooms are after you go through them. Who knows, maybe you'll manage to steal the Employee of the Month reward from Wendy. Oh. I'm not gonna go through anyone's. Weeping Wendy. Wendy's not doing well. She's holed herself up in the bathroom, sobbing her heart out. Try to comfort her, but she needs some alone time. Writing on the door while retrieving my keys from the basement, I found the words hypocrite bitch written in red lipstick on Melinda's door. There's a recipe for drama if I've ever seen one. I wonder who's behind it.
Tempting, but every penny adds up, Sophie. That'll do. I'll just have to make sure I don't forget to return it.
Right. Oh. Of course this is fucking open now.
Gotta hold on to these tight. Don't worry, gossiper. I'm coming back to you. I still haven't learned all of Gracie Jones' secrets.
What's this? To all employees, it has come to my attention that several employees have complained about a member of our staff going through their belongings in their absence. This has to stop now. Anyone with information regarding this situation should come to my office as soon as possible. I want the person behind this swiftly identified and reprimanded. Should no one come forward within a week, punitive measures will be taken against all of you. Oh my god. Well... Who's stealing your lunch? I would never. I would never do such a thing. Have you heard there's a famous movie director staying in 602? Yes, I was there when he checked in. I don't know who he is, but he's pretty important because Bernard was almost licking his boots. He even let the men bring his dogs into the hotel. Is he shooting a picture in Montreal? I heard there's a scout, but I'm not sure what it means. Maybe he's taking pictures of, making a picture on Boy Scouts. Do you think he'll shoot in the hotel? I hope he does. Imagine we could meet famous actors like James Dean. Let's hope the director has supernatural powers because Dean is very much dead. What? James Dean is dead? Silly. Andrew's book club. Rebecca. Rebecca works in Clarington's laundry room. It's a tough job to do on your own, but she manages to get it done. She's a little withdrawn to make her an easy target for some of the other maids, but from what I can tell, she's sweet. I don't know how much I should buy into this, but there is word among the other maids that there's something going on between her and Bobby. I can't say I would have imagined that pair. It's another B name. Now I can unlock room 509. Maybe I'll find some answers in there. Yeah, but I got my key. So I don't need that anymore. So I will return it right now. And I will close this door.
Right, the master key only unlocks the guests' rooms. I'll have to get my keys later. At least I can get into 509 now.
Wait.
Wait, what am I doing? I need that key to enter room
Wait, but I
509.
have my key. I'm confused.
I should be able to open 509 now. Back to the 5th floor.
Okay. But I have my key. Is this not the key? Okay. I don't know. Let's go. Or I can just clock out. You know? Like, was I supposed to be able to go in there, you know?
Hey, you.
Oh, hi.
Hey, Beth. On break already?
Sadly, no. I have an express delivery to make to the 6th floor.
Isn't that Jacques or Andrew's job?
Well, they're both busy, so... What about you? I thought you'd be in 509.
I'm heading up now. I just had to grab Linda's master key before I could continue our... investigation.
Oh, I see. Well, this has been quite the day so far, hasn't it?
Little bit.
I can't remember the last time work was this interesting.
Yeah.
You're interesting.
That's definitely one way to put it. That's not all, though.
I saw something on Wendy's door. Or Linda's door.
While I was looking for my keys, I found some graffiti on Linda's door.
What kind of graffiti are we talking about?
The words, hypocrite, bitch, in red lipstick. I wonder who could have written it.
If I had to bet, I'd put my money on Wendy. Linda's been
It's not
treating her
logical.
like her personal punching bag as of late.
It is being too harsh. I don't want to get involved.
Whatever happened, I'd rather not get involved. It's easy to point fingers, but we don't have the full picture. They're clearly going through a lot right now. Both of them.
You know, I don't know how you do it, Sophie.
I'm just a little
Maybe
angel.
It's because my empathy only goes so far, but I admire that you're able to feel for just about anyone.
Thanks. Oh my god, there's flirting. There's flirting in this game. Oh, baby. Oh, boy. I feel more for some than others.
I like to put myself in other people's shoes, especially if they're people I find fascinating, like you.
Wow. The way you turned that compliment right back around at me was masterful.
Thank you so much.
Well, this was a lovely chat, but I better see if Eugene is around maintenance. Hopefully he can help me find this thing for our esteemed guest.
Yeah, we've both got a lot on our plates today.
I can't wait to find out more about our friends H&M. Take care.
You too.
Lego. Okay, so this way. I have both my keys. I'm just, you know. It's confusing. Nice room. Bigger. Okay.
More work for poor Rebecca. Hang in there, Reb.
Oh boy.
Looks like someone had quite the shopping spree.
Room service. Oh. Someone slept on the couch. All American Fire and Life Insurance. The only thing, there's like a comb there. We've read this. That's the menu. Oh, it's like a suite. Don't. What are you doing?
Wait, there's something sticking out of the case.
I know, but it's like...
Mrs. Cruz got her personal information stolen. Is Mr. Morgan behind it?
I wish to apologize on behalf of our company for the privacy breach that occurred on the 25th of September, and thank you for calling it to our attention. We are currently investigating the breach and trying to understand how this individual was able to obtain your personal information. Rest assured that we will put the measures in place to make sure the situation does not repeat itself. Your privacy is and always will be one of our top priorities. Sincerely, Harold.
These scribbles don't look random, but I can't figure out what they mean. Who could blame you for seeking help? I'd do the same in your shoes. Locked. It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters.
Oh boy. And that is just... Oh. Clean that up.
My first step should be to tidy up a bit. Searching a clean room is easier than searching a messy one.
Right. This looks like the corner of
Looks like
something.
someone tore that note apart, but I'm missing some pieces. I can't make out what's written. These symbols, they look oddly familiar. These scribbles don't look random, but I can't figure out what they mean. These scribbles scribbles don't look random, but I can't figure out what they mean.
Interesting. Is this more smut?
This looks right up Andrew's alley. I wonder if he's read this one.
Hmm. Brand disinfectant. Make a bid. Oopsies. Where's your other pillow? Out here. Some more pieces. Oh. Hello? Where's the fucking phone? Oh. Hello?
Hello? Hello?
I don't like that.
Is that you?
Oh, no! Not the breathing. Not the breathing, though. Don't like that.
Clarington Hotel reception
Hey,
desk.
Beth.
Beth?
Sophie?
Did you just call me?
No, I didn't.
Then who called?
What do you mean, who called?
Someone called.
Just called, and they said nothing. All I could hear was static and breathing.
Whoa. The creeporama just keeps on going, doesn't it? Hold on. Hey, Archie.
What's up?
Give me a second, Sophie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so turns out Archie here patched a call through to 509 moments ago.
Mm-hmm.
Did he recognize the caller's voice?
You think it might have been Mr. Morgan?
Yeah.
Let me
Mayhaps.
Okay, so it was a man's voice, but he can't be sure if it was our creep.
Did
Anything
he
else?
notice anything else?
He says he heard a faint bell in the background. It sounded like the elevator's bell, so he assumed the caller was one of our clients.
You didn't see Mr. Morgan come back to the hotel,
Oh,
did you?
I'm creeped out.
I understand why you're creeped out, but I don't see how he could possibly know you're in 509. I didn't say a word to anyone.
Windows.
I know you didn't. Can you ask Andrew not to patch any calls here for a while?
Trust me, I will.
Thanks. I haven't had time to check all of 509 yet, so I better get back to it.
Oh, before you go, I have some more info for you.
Oh.
I was going over the details of our little mystery when I remembered something about this morning.
What is it?
I saw Mrs. Cruz rush out of the hotel, all by her lonesome, not too long after Mr. Morgan knocked over that vase in the lobby.
Oh.
Really? Do you know what time it was exactly?
I think Mr. Morgan left around 10, so I'm guessing between then and 10:05. What?
I remember hearing a loud noise on the 5th floor right around that time. Like a door slamming really hard.
Do you think it was her?
Maybe. Did you notice anything weird about her?
You mean, other than the fact that she was walking straight into a snowstorm?
Yeah?
In Montreal?
Well, I've only ever seen her with her husband. It seemed unusual that she'd be leaving alone. But now that I think about it, maybe she was sneaking out. Or following Mr. Morgan.
Yeah.
Alright,
Hopefully
thanks
I
for
can
the
make
info.
sense of all of this.
Love you.
I'm sure you will.
Kisses.
Call me as soon as you find something.
Okay. Thanks for the info.
My God. I'm so fucking nervous, dude. I'm stressed. Babes, I'm stressed.
Someone's been sleeping here. I should leave it as it is. Wow. You look like a couple out of a magazine.
1948. Oh, it was like their anniversary, yeah? Enter selection mode. What am I supposed to be selecting, my guy? Am I supposed to be selecting something? Okay. Well. That's the Bibble.
This person looking for you back in Texas. Was he really just a coworker?
I cannot believe you decided to renew your vows so far away from the family. Your father and I are very disappointed, and so are your sisters. Montreal, what a strange destination. I would not be surprised if this was another one of your wife's ideas. I met Luciana in town yesterday. She has 5 children, 3 boys, 2 girls, and is pregnant with her 6th. One has just bought them that nice house in the corner of Prado and Ramos. Imagine if you had married her like you were supposed to. You would have had your own family by now. Yesterday I drove by your home to get the mail. As I was leaving, I met a man who was looking for you. I think he is one of your colleagues from work, but I'm not sure. I told him you were in Montreal and would be back next week. When do you come back exactly? I hope you can be there for your uncle's birthday party on Friday. I will make your favorite cake, your mother. Wow. Expenses. Little cup. Let's go for Montreal.
I'll hold off on throwing this out just yet. The food's practically untouched.
Okay, is there anything else I need to clean out here? Not really. Inspect.
These are lovely. I wish you'd had more confidence in yourself.
I still love you as much as I did on the day I met you. I will always remember the first time I saw you in that beautiful red dress, and it seems like only yesterday when 10 years ago I promised I would love you. These are like vow renewal vows, yeah? Today I vow pledge again that I pledged. Okay. Everything changed the day it came into my life. I hope it will change again when a new member enters our family. I hope we can expand our family. Oh, he wants to have kids. Or she, I don't know. Time to clean the mirror. I can't tell what's the mirror and what's my monitor. I need to clean my monitor. Double change. Moodle. What is this? Oh my god. Each Moodle tablet contains 4 active ingredients. Acetotofurten, aspirin. I don't know what these are for. Interesting though. Bathtub. Okay, how's my journal looking? Clues. Laundry ticket. Hector's business card. A crime novel. Vow renewal attempts. Moodil. For menstrual cramps. Like Midol. I understand.
Maybe I'll find more of those torn paper pieces if I keep cleaning the room.
Ah. Probably in here. Let me just sit here, please. I wish I could close the fucking curtains, dude. Okay. We're cooking. Ooh, ooh. Getting somewhere. Ooh, baby.
It's some kind of code.
Mm.
Could I break it?
Why did I look at this?
Yes, these are part of the same set. I think I can use this. More of these symbols. Just what I was looking for.
I mean, I don't know how. And then this.
Oh, these symbols match some of the ones on the torn message. That's one of the symbols.
Okay. Oh my god. To find missing symbols. I keep snooping.
I'm not sure how the children are affected by what goes on at a bar on... Wouldn't be surprised. This is... my new home, according to Suzanne and Yvette. These pearls, they look absolutely gorgeous on you. Though, I bet you could make anything look good.
Is there anything on here? TV's not working because of the storm, probably. Shoot.
No combination, no entry.
Nice door.
I should keep an eye out for those symbols.
Right. Right. Well, where else?
looks like the code is made up of 4 letters.
Beach.
Locked. It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters.
Four letters. What's this?
Am I reading this right? The account's been emptied.
Yeah, doodler.
Aha! I'll have to remember these.
Okay. Close it. Four. Ooh.
Yeah.
Not
I think
murder.
these match the symbols on
Not
the papers I
murder.
collected.
To read. Stranger in the night. It had to be murder. Have you read But They Were Roommates and They Were Roommates? Alright, how are we doing? Empty. There's a bank account tucked away in Mrs. Cruz's jewelry box. From the looks of it, she withdrew every last cent to her name. There's a lot of cents. Around 5,000. Why make such a big withdrawal? It's odd enough to make a statement is in her name too. With married couples, I've only seen bank accounts in the husband's name. Maybe things are different in Texas. Okay. A lot of these like packages. Is that like, I don't know. Alright, how are we doing on this fucking puzzle? I'm missing. Four. T. M. N. There. This is 6? This is 6. U. P is R. In your room. This is probably O. This is probably Y. Next. This is probably E. Okay. This is probably I. H? There were symbols in the other room. Oops.
That yarn map Mr. Morgan has on the wall of 505. Weren't there some peculiar doodles? Symbols, maybe.
Watch him be in there. I'm gonna shit myself.
More of these symbols. Just what I was looking for. Yes, these are part of the same set. I think I can use this.
Okay. I think I have enough now. Oh my god, I'm so tense right now. I'm freaking out, man. And then I gotta set these little papers on fire. Ooh, buddy. Okay. This is A. This weird G thing is V. This is probably L. I will leave notes.
I will leave notes in the vent next to your room.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm freaking out. Oh my god, this is so cool. This is fun.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
Hi, Beth.
Hey, Beth. It's me.
Hey, so how did the snooping go? Find anything?
I did. I found a message written in strange symbols. A kind of secret code.
A secret code? Well, spill the beans. What did it say?
I will leave notes in the vent next to your room.
In the vent? Who the hell does that?
I don't know, but whoever the message was intended for went through a lot of trouble to hide it. It was torn in 12 pieces and scattered in 3 different trash cans.
So the cruises are keeping secrets from each other. Do you think
Intrigue? Lovers quarrel? It could be an affair. I think it's blackmail.
I don't know. It really looks like blackmail.
Blackmail? What makes you say that?
I don't know. Security breach.
I found a bank statement belonging to Mrs. Cruz. Her account was emptied very recently.
Ooh, that's interesting. But it could mean a lot of things.
What do you mean?
Well, people need their money, especially when they're traveling.
True.
Although I have to admit, withdrawing all of it does seem a bit strange. Is that all you've got to back your theory?
I also found a letter from some sort of company, Fernie and Weissman. It mentions a security breach.
Targeting the cruises?
Just the wife. It seems some of her private information was stolen by someone.
A large
Mayhaps by
withdrawal and a security breach?
our
That can't be a
creeper friend.
Maybe they got something on Mrs. Cruz. Something so bad she had to empty her bank account just to shut them up.
Yeah,
True.
that's what I'm thinking.
I see it, yeah. It could be blackmail for sure. Do you think Mr. Morgan's the blackmailer?
Or Morgan was hired to find the blackmailer.
Oh, maybe he's the one who called here before.
Yeah. He could have been calling to ask for more money or something.
I'll go have a look at the vent that's mentioned in the message. Just to be sure we're on the right track.
Yeah, good idea, Bean.
Just
I'm
call me
about to
Bean.
go on break, so if you need my help again, just ask Andrew to patch you through to the break room.
All right. Enjoy your break.
Oh, I will.
Okay, and we're gonna get rid of the note, right? Not just like leave it on the table. Yep, there that goes.
I will leave notes in the vent next to your room. But which vent?
Okay. Next to your room. This one?
I'm sure I'll find more laundry. No messages. Let's try another vent.
Maybe. Oh.
About Wendy. Did you hear anything?
What do you mean?
You didn't happen to go to the woman's locker room, did you?
No. Why on earth would I go there?
I just thought... Oh, never mind.
What are y'all doing? And y'all fucking?
Ouch, that was my foot.
Wait. Oh. They are fucking in there, dude. Gamers, they fucking.
I can't see anything in there.
Those are the only vents, dude. They are still going at it. Ooh, what about this? Here we go.
Can't open these without a screwdriver.
Okay. Hello? Oh. I did this so far down. Oh my god. Eugene, Bernard tells me.
Priority, huh? That means Eugene's probably working in Bernard's office right now.
Bernard tells me there is a cold draft coming from his window and it's turning his office into a freezer. Fixing this should be your highest priority, Linda. William Weston.
Oh, Eugene. I had no idea.
A friend of mine has heard from a hairdresser who's heard from her sister-in-law who works at this as a secretary to the mayor. The city plans on building a new mental hospital next to the Clarington. Imagine Denise could get the care she needs while staying close to home. It's almost too good to be true. I don't dare get my hopes up, but still. I'll keep my ear to the ground and keep you posted as soon as I have more news. Warm wishes, Joyce.
It sounds like Eugene asked Bernard to stop opposing the construction of the new psychiatric hospital.
I was unaware of your daughter's...
Bernard was Bernard.
I was unaware that of your daughter's condition. I can only imagine how difficult this must be for you and your wife, but do not worry. You only have to look at my brother to see how rotten apples grow even in the best of families. That's rude. As a request, I'm unable to admit to... granted, Mr. Weston is both a good friend of mine and a benefactor of the Clarington, so it would be inappropriate of me to oppose him. And also, considering his great influence in the city, I have no doubt he will manage to prevent the hospital's construction no matter what. Thank you for your understanding.
Wait, Sophie, you don't need these. Be careful. It's a slippery shoot. No screwdriver. What's life without a little challenge?
What about...
Eugene's a pro at fixing the fuse box whenever there's a power outage.
Eugene must be down in Bernard's office. I should go ask him for a screwdriver.
Okay.
Huh. This must be Eugene with his daughter. He looks like a caring father.
Can't I just, like, finagle one of these things, you know? Are they still fucking? Yep. Alright, to the office. Hi. Howdy. Bernard?
It's, Miss Belivet, isn't it?
What? Oh, Roy.
Oh, right.
Fucked up my name,
You're the
dude.
one who took last week off, aren't you? You had to, take care of your sister, I think?
Mother. My mother. She's very sick.
No, I hope this doesn't become a recurring thing. I need to know I can count on you.
Who do you think you are? The owner of a corporation?
Here anyway. Are you on break?
Yes, I am.
Don't take too long.
No, I won't.
Well, don't you look mischievous. Hey, Bean. If you're planning to give Bernard a good scare, sign me up.
No, I'm looking for a screwdriver. For the vent. Linda asked Eugene to fix Bernard's window.
Oh, I see.
Eugene?
Oh.
What the hell? You'd better go and take a look. I'll stand guard by the elevator, and make some noise if I see Bernard coming.
Okay, thanks. I'll be quick.
What is going on?
Opposing something that could help so many people just because it's close to your hotel? This is ridiculous.
I would like to thank you again for agreeing with the partnership between the Clarion and Weston's department store. Thank you for your generous help. Renovations are well underway and the hotels never look better. On another note, it has come to my attention that you have formed a group of local businessmen to oppose construction of a new hospital. After working hard to elevate the Clarington standards, I cannot allow a bunch of cuckoos to move into my backyard. Jesus. Should you accept it, it would be an honor and a privilege to join your fight. Yours sincerely. Enjoy the cold, you cold-hearted ballsack.
So, I take it the open window was not an accident. Can't say I blame you, Eugene.
Eugene! You're so real for that.
Aha! Let's get you to that vent. With this blizzard, Bernard's office will be a skating rink by the end of the day.
Yeah.
Best to avoid that.
Throw that away. Ooh.
This does not look like a nice brotherly check-in. I had no idea things were this bad between Bernard and Raymond.
Hey brother, thank you for your invaluable input, but need I remind you of the terms of our agreement? I did my part, I got you out of jail, and you have ensured that news of your deviant ways would not leak. I wonder if it has to do with that, lounge bar thing. Now, I expect you to keep your side of the bargain and stay out of my way. You are not in charge of the hotel anymore. I have worked relentlessly these past few years to return the Clarion to its former glory. A great challenge considering the poor state you left it in. I'm glad Father never got to see how you so shamelessly destroyed his great legacy. As for me, I will be dead too before I listen to a single word of advice from you. You ask I lower our prices, but I can tell you I plan on doing just the opposite. My guests will only be the creme de la creme. Your deviant friends can find themselves another place for their sinful debaucheries. Enjoy your retirement.
Oh, you know how it is. I have to go more often, and sometimes I stain the furniture, and don't get me started on all the—
That's enough details. Miss Belovit, what were you doing in my office?
I wasn't.
I was simply closing the door. Someone left it ajar.
Really? But that doesn't explain what you're doing on this floor. You know very well the cleaning staff isn't supposed to wander around the lobby for no reason. You wouldn't be lying to me, would you, Miss Belovit?
Well, that's not my name.
No, I swear,
It's my fault. I asked her to come clean up a mess I made. Spilled coffee.
Coffee? Oh, Miss Lambert, you're not supposed to have beverages at the front desk.
Yeah, well, there are so many rules here, I lose track.
That's fair.
Come with me.
Oh wait, I cleaned the thing. Should I not done that?
Sorry.
Oh, I love you.
Now there was a problem with the window, but it seems Eugene's fixed it.
Yeah.
Time to see what secrets that vent is holding.
I'm really disappointed in you, Miss Lambert. When you first started working here, I never would have thought that you had so little decency.
Decency's overrated. Personally, I think it gives the lobby a bit of character. Clients love the fact that I embody the disabled French woman stereotype.
Guests. We call them guests. How many times do I have to repeat it? And Mr. Ramsay sure didn't seem to appreciate your, how do you call it? Disinvolved French woman attitude? Telling him his only recourse is to pray for the snowstorm to end. That's not how you talk to guests.
No, that's how you talk to morons.
You're lucky, Miss Lambert. Lucky you have a face that makes people tolerate your abrasive personality. If you weren't so pretty, you'd have been out of a job a long time ago. But I'd suggest not testing me. Especially not today.
Well, if you give me a raise, I might consider being more agreeable when it comes to yes.
You really think this is the right time to ask for a raise?
Yes.
Even if you were a model employee, which clearly you're not, it would be foolish of me to give raises right now. But with the renovation cost overruns and Mr. Weston not returning, yeah, I think you may just be his type.
What the hell are you going on about?
You know who Mr. Weston is, don't you? It has just occurred to me that he's particularly fond of French women.
Oh my God.
Where this is going.
Look, I'll add $2 to your next paycheck if you do it.
$2.
I'm not asking much. Next time he comes to visit, just try to be nice to him. I mean, nicer than usual.
$2? That's adorable. Make it $5 and I'll smile.
$3 and you make conversation with him for 10 minutes.
Oh my God.
$4 for 5 minutes conversation. Paid up front.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that is right.
Deal.
Get it,
Always
Beth.
a pleasure doing business with you, Bernie.
Get me out of here. Ooh, buddy. This is hard. It's difficult even. Alright. Let's get to that vent.
All right, let's open the vent.
Yeah, just what I was thinking, baby. That's done.
I guess I'm free to disturb room 508 now. But that's where Bernard and Linda were. Ew.
Ew. Mouse wheel action. Let's go. I love that. What you got? Oh, back in here. Did I have to come back here and do this? Okay. So this is gonna be meet, I'm guessing. Meet me. No. Tonight. Maybe tonight? Is that what this is? Yeah, this is tonight. Oops. T in my room. Right? Noon. To L. Michael will be sleeping. Need to discuss.
Meet me tonight in
our
my
plan.
room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
We're doing it. Do you have to call Beth every single time though? We can just like fill her in later.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
It's me.
Oh, hello, Bean. Anything new?
Hi, am Bean.
Yeah, but I also wanted to thank you for saving my skin earlier.
Oh, you're welcome.
I hope I didn't get you into too much trouble.
Well, I did get a little sermon from Bernard.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, don't fuss about it. He mainly complained about my lack of decency and my abrasive personality. So, the usual stuff, you know? He did keep me in there forever, though.
Bummer.
So, tell me it was worth it. Tell me you found something good in that vent.
Mm-hmm.
I found another message written in secret code.
What does it say?
Meet me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
Michael? Who's that? Another husband?
I don't know. It's the first time I'm hearing of a Michael.
Yeah,
in
that's
the story.
not the same person.
Let me check the log.
This is a different M. Oh boy.
There's a Michael staying in room 507.
Mrs. Beaumont's room?
Oh.
But she doesn't have a husband. She's here alone with... Oh, Michael must be her son.
Oh.
I got him some extra blankets the other day so he could build a fort.
Could Marcella...
Yes?
No, never mind. So, what's next?
I guess I should go have a look at 507, but it's not on my list. There's a do not disturb sign on the door.
Uh-oh.
Well, I could call the room to make sure no one's there.
Good idea.
Hang on. You've got the all clear, Bean. Head on over.
Thanks, Beth. I'll call you back.
Naughty. I don't know if I should have thrown that away, but you know. Anne Beaumont. One of our guests staying in 507 with her son Michael. She's a divorcee. I don't know what information got out the first time, but how that information got out the first time. And since then, Linda's made sure we won't forget it. And Michael. So Michael is Anne's son. I thought his name was Mitchell this entire time, probably because anytime we've interacted, he's racing down the hallway mid-sentence or talking out through a mouthful of sugar frosted pops. No wonder I didn't recognize the name at first. I think Michael must be around 8 or 9. He's a sweet little boy. He's grown on a lot of the maids here since we've been seeing him around for a month now. I think a lot of us will be sad to see him go. His mom asked me for extra blankets once so he could build a fort. I'm glad he's been enjoying his stay at the Clarion. Staying at hotels when you're a kid must be such an adventure. Yep.
Looks like I'm headed to room 507.
Yeah, you are. Let's go, babe. I mean, Bean. I do need to clean this room, though, don't I? You. It's a bibble. Ew. I don't think it's even open. Oh, nothing, really? Boo. Come on, guys. Leave a little something for me to find. I'm a little Snoopy gal. Alright. I'm gonna throw this away. Fuck you. Do I need to clean this? Do I need to clean this? Alright.
I'm sure I'll find more laundry to add to the pile.
There you go.
Another day, another dirty dish to pick up.
Should probably put the thing back, yeah?
Wait, Sophie, you don't need these.
I guess I
careful.
don't need to put those back.
It's a slippery slope towards becoming a hoarder.
Okay, where am I
I
headed?
hope I find something interesting in room 507. It's worth taking a look.
I shouldn't be doing this. Naughty. Naughty. Okay. Anyone in the closet? Okay.
Mr. Cruz, huh?
I shouldn't touch anything because she's gonna know we were in here.
So a husband can abuse his wife and just get away with it?
Boo.
And people like Linda still think divorce is wrong? Ugh.
Stupid. I've met with Lewis and he asked me to give you an enclosed letter. I think I should reiterate that some of your accusations, such as wife abuse, are not grounds for divorce in Quebec. I understand you are hurt, but I do not think antagonizing your husband is very wise at this moment. Do not forget to be at court at 11 on the 20th. Be on time. Also, a friendly reminder that my fees for January need to be paid before the end of this month. I'm happy to help you out, but I can't work pro bono on this. Howard. Oh, she lesbian. Oh, she lesbian, that's why. What is this? Greta? Interesting.
Oh, Michael.
Oh.
Adults can be so confusing. I promise it's not you.
Aw. I'm sorry, but Mom asked me not to tell you the name of our hotel. She allowed me to talk about our room, though. We have 2 little beds, a radio, and a television. Mom let me build a fort, and the maid brought me extra blankets. She's really nice. The hotel's nice too, but I miss home. I wish Mom and you could be happy. I wish everything could go back to the way it was, but Mom says it's impossible. She says she no longer loves you. Do you think she'll ever stop loving me too? Sad.
So you were eager to set up a meeting. Did Marcella send this?
Huh? I hope you are well in spite of the circumstances. We've been on the train for 2 days. It's a long ride, made even longer by the fact that I cannot wait to see you again. We are scheduled to arrive in Montreal on the eve of Valentine's Day. I booked room 509. It's the marital suite. When we arrive, please refrain from talking to me until we can figure out a safe way to see each other. Say hello to Michael for me, Mrs. Beaumont. M. For Mrs. They're in lesbians with each other. Dude. For yo-yo inside. I think I threw that yo-yo away. My bad. Oh, they're like little curlers. I see. 2 mugs, both with lipstick.
Get to the bottom of this and find out what links these rooms together.
Because they lesbian each other.
Those few coins in my tip jar were getting pretty lonely. They'll appreciate the company. That look in your eyes. What does it mean? And who is this from?
You don't need to know my name, but you've seen me. I recognize that look in your eyes when you checked in. You and I don't need to make a fuss about this. You keep your wits about you and I'll do the same. There's an ornate chest in Anne's bed. So beautiful. Reminds me of my grandma's jewelry box. If I can find a key. Do you need to find a key, girl? Uh-huh. Greta. I feel like we know what connects them.
Funny how some games really stand the test of time. I used to play this with Mom all the time.
What is this?
Aha! Keys are Snoop's best friend.
There's one.
Looks like someone grew tired of looking at your face, Mr. Beaumont. He's all but outright threatening you. Oh,
Wow.
I hope you can stay as far away from him as possible.
I just met with your damn lawyer. You've got some balls to accuse me of all of that. As if you were so irreproachable yourself. Do you think I don't know where you spend your nights? But worst of all, is you won't let me see my son. You won't even tell me where he is. I think you have a chance to get if you think you have a chance to get custody, you really don't know me well. I won't let you take Michael away from me. I should not clean. So you're gonna know my ass was in here. The White Cat. Oh, that is a lesbian bar for sure.
Let's find out what this key unlocks.
It unlocks this, you dork. But is there a second one, or?
I'll need another key to unlock this. Haven't I seen one just like this somewhere?
I don't know.
That key looks so familiar. Why do I associate it with room 505?
Oh my god. Do you have it in here? Different key. Fuck, come on.
Think, Sophie. Where have you seen a key like that one before? In a safe?
Oh, it's on her necklace. It's on her necklace. Oh, I'm a genius. Kind of. Moderately a genius. Okay, so it's gonna be in her jewelry box. Oh, balls. Oh my god. Everyone shut up. Everyone be quiet. I'm big braining here, okay? No, it's not. It's not in a fucking jewelry box. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Locked. It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters.
Where is it? It's not in her jewelry box. Then where the fuck is it? Damn it. Maybe I should have like looked to like initiate something, you know? To like trigger a plot thing. To plotting, you know? To plot the thickness, you know?
Huh, there you are. With Marcella. God knows where she is.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
Yep.
Hey, Beth.
Bean, I've been meaning to speak with you.
Oh, about what?
Well, a little birdie told me Mr. Morgan and Mr. Cruz had an argument yesterday evening.
Really? Who's your little birdie?
Jacques. Apparently it got so heated he had to get involved. And listen to this. It sounds like I was on the right track, 'cause he heard a particular word thrown around quite a lot. Wanna guess what it is?
Affair.
Affair?
Bingo.
Did Jack hear anything else?
From what he told me, it seemed like Mr. Cruz was accusing Mr. Morgan of having an affair with his wife. Wouldn't have expected Mrs. Cruz to fall for a man like Morgan, but I guess the heart wants what the heart wants.
Maybe, but that doesn't explain Mrs. Beaumont's involvement with Mrs. Cruz.
Involvement, if that's what you want to call
I found a
it.
chest in room 507. I think it can only be opened by turning 2 keys at once. I found one of them in Mrs. Beaumont's things.
Oh, and the other one?
Well, I remembered seeing a similar key in one of Mr. Morgan's stalking pictures, so I went back to check. Mrs. Cruz wears it as a pendant. It looks identical to Mrs. Beaumont's key.
Wait, so Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz own identical keys that are both needed to open a mysterious chest? Yeah, there's definitely something going on here.
They're just good friends. Yeah,
I think Mrs. Cruz and Mrs. Beaumont might be the ones having the affair.
That's an interesting theory. Did you find any clues that might support this?
Not really. There probably are some clues in that chest, but I don't think I'll be able to open it. I've looked around room 509. I would have seen the second key if it was there. Mrs. Cruz must have left with it this morning.
Yeah.
We were so close. I can't believe it all ends here.
Well, hold on. I may have an idea. Get me a candle and some plaster, and maybe I can do something about that pesky chest.
How?
I'll tell you later. Just find me those things, and I'll meet you in the basement.
Oh my god.
I manage to leave my post.
All right. Thank you for not giving up.
Come on, you know I wouldn't let you down.
Okay, I think I remember plaster. Dude, I don't like having this fucking key on me. Bothers me that I have this key, you know? Did I read this?
Aw, that's so sweet. I didn't do much, but I'm glad it meant something to you.
Aw. Did I put this key back?
I shouldn't put it back yet. I might
But
still need
Sophie!
it. Plaster and candles. Well, half the hotel's under renovation. I should be able to find plaster somewhere around here.
Yeah, I know where it is. Come on.
Great. This takes care of half of this little scavenger hunt. As for the candles... Wait, Sophie. You don't need these. Be careful. It's a slippery slope towards becoming a hoarder. I can probably find the rest of what I need in the basement.
Okay. Boy, okay. Busy day, you guys. Being a maid is... It's busy. Much to consider. Man, my ass is gonna get fired. Okay. Candles. Candles. Candles.
I told him fixing the windows should be exceptional. Oh, I very much like it.
To be tossed aside by your best friend like that?
Yikes.
Oh, Wendy, that's a special brand of heartbreak.
Oh, she also has one.
Didn't I find one of these in Anne's room too? The white cat must be a popular spot.
Uh-huh.
Wait, is this you, Beth? What on earth led to this picture being taken?
Close that. There's just like a purse here. Are we good with that? Are we okay with that?
Candles, candles, candles. I think Rebecca keeps a stash of them, but where?
Candles? Hello?
Ooh, is this a movie script?
Half erase code. Oh, this must be like a list of things she finds in people's laundry. Paper note with numbers. 61583. 61583. Okay. There you go.
Got a candle. Now, what next? Let's see if Beth is around.
Oh, Beth. Beth. Beth, darling. 'Tis me, Bean. Hello.
There you are.
I'm not sure I understand what the plan is here.
Well, when I was little, we had padlocks on many of the farm's sheds. My dad would always lose the keys, so one day he made a mold of them using wax and plaster. I was thinking of doing the same.
Are you sure it's gonna work?
Absolutely not. But hey, I guess we won't know until we try.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's do this.
This is naughty. This is naughty. Naughty.
Okay, to start, we need to pour the wax from the pot.
Where?
Have you done this before? You're a real pro.
It feels, it's like
Now, let's give it a few seconds, so the mold really takes form. Okay, I think you can remove it. Well, we're almost there. Just pour the cup of plaster into the mold.
Okay. I'm crafting.
All right. Now we wait for it to dry.
How long do you think it's gonna take?
I don't know. I guess we'll keep poking it every now and then.
I bet you didn't think you'd be making a plaster key today, huh?
Indeed. But I like it. It's rare that this job allows me to use my creative side.
Your creative side?
Well, granted, this key won't end up in any museum, but I enjoy the occasional artistic endeavor.
Like making collages?
Like posing with alligators?
How do you know about that?
Uh-oh.
I think it must have slipped out of your locker because I saw this picture of you in a long white dress and...
Oh my, you did?
Oh!
What did you think of it?
I loved it.
I loved it, actually. It was unique, I guess. Artistic?
Yeah. Those pictures were taken by a very close friend of mine.
A roommate, even.
Ziva Rivers was her name. Earth-shattering talent, but a bit too controversial for most people's sensibilities.
Oh. Are you still friends?
No. We went our separate ways. It's a shame. She really captured me. My essence.
Your essence is to tame alligators?
Lovers.
My essence is to fear nothing.
Oh.
Yeah, I can tell. I really admire that about you.
I'm sure under that sweet exterior, you're pretty fearless too. Haven't you ever done something really scary? I mean, other than snooping on a potential creep.
Does sailing count?
Excuse me? You sail? On a boat?
I used to, with my grandpa. But when he died, we had to sell the boat to pay off his debts.
Oh, that's too bad. I would have loved to go with you.
Oh? Maybe we can still find a way.
Maybe it'd be possible to borrow a boat for a day. I think one of Grandpa's friends still has his.
Really? That would be great. I just love trying new things.
I'll see what I can do.
Hey, look. I think it's dry.
I can't believe it worked. I could not have done this without you.
Yeah, probably not.
Snaps it in half on my way
I should
upstairs.
get back upstairs before Bernard notices my absence, if he hasn't already. Let me know how it goes with the key. Oh, and be careful while turning it, okay? You wouldn't want it to break inside the lock.
Fuck me,
I'll
dude.
be careful. Thank you for everything.
No problem.
Don't say things like that, man. Don't. Yeah, let's clean that up.
What do you want? Are you here to apologize?
I've got 2 keys. Now, let's test them out. Tempting, but every penny adds
Okay,
up,
okay, come on. Let go. Oh man, this is gonna go poorly. I can't wait. I just because it's like super homophobic during this time. We were flirting and stuff, and it's just, oh man, being very naughty, sneaky, naughty. Not even gonna think if she's like back again, you know. Okay, okay, gamers, everyone, shut up.
Sophie. You don't want this key to break.
Like, why am I even doing all of this, you know? Oh, but I'd be so tempted.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
Huh. In Atlanta, I know yours is pretty worn down, so I decided to buy you a new one. I hope you like it. And since you enjoy them so much, there's a little puzzle to figure out the combination. 2 5-letter words are the key, both related to our history. Okay. From the first one, take the first 2. From the last one, take the last 2. I hope you get better. Try to rest today. I'm bringing you home some hot soup after class. M.
Huh. Marcella invited you to the movies. Let me guess. You said yes.
Okay. Okay. And secretly engaged. Can't wait. Okay.
There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at everything yet.
Dear Anne, I'm sorry it took me so long to answer your last letter. Has it been 6 months since you left Montreal? As always, I say, le temps passe si vite. Le temps. I don't know. My parents are glad I'm done with my studies. Again, this is pre-recorded. You can't help me here. They always thought it was a strange idea for me to go to university, and now they want me to find a husband and have children like any other woman. I think I will. These past few months, I had a lot of time to reflect on our relationship. You know my feelings for you, and I hope you never forget how much I love you. But we cannot hide our heads in the sand any longer. We were lucky our story lasted as long as it did, and foolish to think it would last forever. Our love is forbidden. Hiding it from my family is proving more and more difficult every day. You will always have a special place in my heart, but I believe it's time for us to go our separate ways. Ooh. Again, this shit was like criminalized, y'all. Should I leave it unlocked like this? Oy, okay. I mean, there was that, where was it?
That riddle's a toughie. Maybe I need a fresh pair of eyes on it.
Could that be the case? 509. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back.
There's no shame in asking for help, Sophie. 2 heads are better than 1, especially when dealing with riddles.
White cat matchbook. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. Greta? There's Greta. And then Bridget Boswell. Bridget Boswell. Bridget Boswell. B-O-S. No? They were roommates in Lonely Girl. Bridget Boswell. Okay.
That riddle's a toughie. Maybe I need a fresh pair of eyes on it.
Yeah, obviously.
There's no shame in asking for help, Sophie.
Yeah.
2 heads are better than 1, especially when dealing with riddles.
Alright, let's go find the lady who calls us Bean for some reason. Psych, I probably have to call her, yeah? Where's the phone? Let's get some help. I think the first one is Greta.
Washington Hotel reception.
Hi,
desk.
Beth.
Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth. Got a minute?
For you, always, Bean.
I opened the chest in room 507.
You did? Damn, I have to admit, I
my
didn't
partner's
really
home.
believe in our little plaster key, but way to go.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised.
I might have to
as well.
pause.
It's quite sturdy.
So, spill it. What's in the chest?
A riddle.
A riddle?
I think it was written by Mrs. Beaumont for Mrs. Cruz. And I think the answer will give me the combination for a case I found in room 509. I could use your help with it, though.
Oh, God, I hate riddles. Well, let's hear it. Which part is causing you trouble?
All of it. Her alliterative name.
Her alliterative name will surely take you back.
Alliterative what now? Andrew, you're a nerd. What's alliterative?
Hey, just because I read books doesn't mean I know
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
Okay. It's a series of words that start with the same sound or letters.
Thank you, darling. Did you get that, Bean?
Yeah, I did.
I'm not sure where to
that
look.
could mean a lot of things. I'm not sure where to look.
Yeah, me neither.
Tell her to look for a name and surname that both start with the same letter. Maybe it's someone famous, like a writer or a singer.
Huh. You got that?
Yes. Thank him for me.
Will do. Anything else?
No, that's all. Thank you.
Don't mention it. I'm just glad I could be of some help. Call me after you've opened that case.
You know I will.
Okay. Her alliterative name. Is this anything? Rings twice. Wait. Sister Miller's lecture today. Doris Day. Doris and Greta. Oh my god, I need to pause. I'm back. Okay, so there's Doris and there's Greta.
A cat named Greta.
Yes.
G-R.
And then Doris Day. Shit! Fuck.
Doris Day. That's an alliteration, isn't it?
G-R-I-S.
Doris. I-S.
Okay, bye. I'm definitely not gonna fucking relock this. The key back. It doesn't... It doesn't give me an option to reclose it. She's gonna know, dude. She's gonna freaking know that I was in there. Game, please. I'm trying to cover my goddamn tracks. I'm just a little guy.
So G-R from Greta.
Gris.
And I-S from Doris. Gree? Could
Gritty.
that be the code for the case on the bed in 509? It's worth a try.
Oh, I'm gonna try it, baby. Oh, there we go. What am I finding out exactly? A typewriter.
novelist, Bridget Boswell, is actually you, Marcella?
Oh my god. Or should I say Bridget? You know I prefer a good old crime story, but last week I came upon a romance novel with an intriguing title, and they were roommates. I bought it on an impulse at a train station. I read it from cover to cover during the journey. Can you imagine my surprise when I recognized our story? You may have changed your names and locations, but all of our moments are there. Our endless discussions in the dorm room, our first date at the theater, our trip to Quebec City. You often said writers are thieves, but I never fully understood until now. It's been almost 10 years since I received your last letter. The letter that painted our relationship as nothing more than a summer fling. At first, I could not believe you had written those words. Then I waited in vain for your answer, and I had to accept your love for me had never been real. For many years, I was broken-hearted, angry, and confused. Confused, I questioned the nature of our feelings or attraction and made many wrong decisions. But this book, your book, am I foolish to think it's proof you really love me? In any case, I hope you are well, and I'm happy to see you accomplish your dream of becoming a writer. Dear Marcella.
Anne, murder might be a bit much, but you deserve some kind of justice.
Dear Marcella, I didn't expect you to reply to my letter, but I'm happy to see I was wrong. Your words have comforted me in a time of great distress. If Louis was half the man you say Hector is, if only Louis was half the man you say Hector is. He has quiet temper and hits me frequently. I am willing to put up with this as long as he doesn't hurt Michael, but there are some days when it becomes almost unbearable. The other day I dreamt of our first date. We were watching The Postman Only Rings Twice Again, but suddenly we were in the movie. You were Lena Turner and I was John Greenfield. We were both plotting to kill my husband. I hate to admit it, but I almost hope it was premature. To answer your question, I still have our box. My brother is currently in Atlanta for work, and I was thinking of going to see him with Michael next month. If you are able to meet me there, we could open the box together and laugh at the silly things we thought were so important years ago. I hope to hear from you soon. P.S. Do you still remember that secret language we invented so Sister Miller wouldn't understand the notes we were passing during class? In secret language, I still do.
I do like a happy ending. I just hope that's where your story is headed.
Dear Marcella, thank you for sending me a signed version of your latest novel. I think it's your greatest work yet, but I do have a few comments to make that help make the next one even better. First, I believe Rose should be more concerned with what she deserves than what her husband deserves. He may not deserve the pain she will cause by leaving him, but they both deserve to be happy, and they won't be as long as they remain together, as long as she doesn't listen to her own needs. And also, I think it would be great if your next novel ended with a more positive note. Imagine Rose left her husband and rode into the sunset with Eve. Imagine if they went to New York or Los Angeles, somewhere where people like us are tolerated. Imagine if they got to have their happy ending. It would be the best story ever. I hope you consider it. P.S. I know you say invisibility protects us, but don't you wish to be seen sometimes? Wouldn't you like people to know you are Bridget Boswell, to recognize you on the street, to recognize your work? Why not publish your next novel under your own name?
Oh, so you came to Montreal under the pretense of celebrating your wedding anniversary, but all along, you meant to reunite with Anne.
Ooh. I left the house. I left Louis. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't lie anymore. How do you do it? How do you manage to live a double life, to hide your work and your novel from your husband? I had so much less to hide, and yet Michael and I are staring at the Clarington until we find a place to stay and divorce is done. I don't know how long it will take. Could you come see me in Montreal? I really need you by my side right now. P.S. I wouldn't put it past Louis to scour every hotel guest book in the region looking for me under his surname, so I registered under the name Beaumont.
There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think after all this, turns out you're a fan of Bridget? Of Marcella? That's a lot sweeter than I expected.
Oh. Is Paul a fan? Lindsay's a man. Oh, although you don't know me, I think I can safely say I'm your biggest fan. Your novels have literally changed my life. After the war, I spent almost 10 years in the psychiatric hospital because of panic attacks. None of the treatments were working, and I wasn't getting any better. I became friends with one of the nurses who started lending me books so I could pass the time. I didn't really like the first ones, but then I picked up Bridget Boswell's first novel, your novel. I had never read such a beautiful love story. It almost brought me to tears. I immediately urged the nurse to get me more of your books. Believe it or not, the more I read them, the less panic attacks I had. The doctors thought it was their new medication finally working, but I knew the truth. Your novels gave me the courage to get in contact with Lindsay, a friend from the war. I always felt for him the same way your characters feel for each other, but I never had dared tell him. Now I have, thanks to you. The thoughts of seeing him again were motivating me to get better and leave the hospital. I hope to hear back from him soon. After my discharge, I want to thank you for everything you've done. I've discovered Bridget was a pseudonym, so tracking you down took longer than I thought. Fortunately, I'm a very patient and resourceful man, and I never give up. Do you think we can meet? I have so much to tell you. Okay. Everyone look up parasocial relationships. Everyone look up parasocial relationships and just cut that shit out.
I'm glad you were able to open up to Marcella like this. Everyone needs someone to talk to.
Dear Marcella, thank you for answering my letter. I realize now how unsettling that must have been for you. Please forgive me for tricking your editor into giving me your address. I know I shouldn't have done that. Jesus Christ. I want to thank you as well for your encouraging words concerning Lindsay. I still haven't heard from him, and I started to fear I might have the wrong address. I wish I could take a train to Virginia, but that's not an option right now as I can barely pay the rent. I guess I will have to find a job. As a kid, I dreamt of being an actor, a Hollywood star, but I know it's a foolish dream, but what else can I do? What am I good at? I tried getting the odd jobs already, but employers turn me down as soon as they learn that I've spent the last 10 years of my life. If it continues like this, I'll probably end up on the street like many of my army buddies. Why am I telling you all this? After reading your books and getting to know you through them, I tend to forget that I'm only a stranger to you. I hope you don't mind. You seem to be a good listener. I've been feeling rather lonely ever since I left the hospital. Anyway, please tell me about your life and do not hesitate with long letters. I must have read your previous one 1,000 times.
An advance on my salary. So Marcella hired you.
What?
But what for?
I've just received a letter from Lindsay's mother. She tells me he's dead. Words cannot begin to describe how empty I feel. He died 2 years ago, even before I even sent my first letter. You will never know my feelings for him, and I will never know if he could have left me back. I guess I should have known this would end in pain, just like your novels. I wish I had Lindsay's ability to find beauty everywhere. Even during the war, amidst death and chaos, he would marvel at the forests of Germany, at the sun, the birds. He loved birds so much. He could identify them just by listening to their song. I have to admit, your proposition took me by surprise. I was hesitant to leave home at first. I was afraid to miss Lindsay's answer. But now there's nothing keeping me here. I'm desperate for anything that could help me forget the pain. But I don't have enough money to make it to Texas. Do you think you can give me advance on my salary? In spite of everything, I'm really excited to know I'll finally meet you, Paul.
So, let me get this straight. Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz are some kind of star-crossed lovers?
So they're just like not at this hotel right now.
I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Well, I may be able to help with that.
Really? How?
Oh, some mail arrived earlier for Mrs. Beaumont.
I wonder what's in it.
We could open it.
I'm...
Dude.
That's kinda illegal.
My little rule follower heart is
Yeah,
fucking
I think it is.
going wild.
Well, too late. I've always known I would end up in prison one day.
So?
It's 3 train tickets. And, there's a tourism pamphlet for California.
California?
Well, it makes sense.
Oh, they're gonna run away together.
There than it is here.
So, Anna and Marcella want to go there to live their love freely.
Anne and Marcella, huh? You 3 are best pals
Yeah,
now?
besties.
Well,
Twite.
after reading so much of their correspondence, I kind of feel
Man,
like
I am going
I
through
know
their
them,
shit.
you know?
Yeah. But what about Mr. Morgan, though? I mean, Paul. How does he fit into all of this?
He was a fan.
Turns out he's a big fan of Marcella.
Is she a celebrity or something?
Remember that Pulp Fiction I found in Paul's room? Well, she wrote it under a pseudonym. I think her books gave Paul a chance to get out of his own head while he was staying in a psychiatric hospital.
Huh, I see.
He's
He's
kind
still
of-
kind of a creep, though.
Mm,
Couldn't he
fair.
have stuck to fan mail? Stalking her like that. That's going too far.
That's pretty far.
And why did he have those pictures of you anyway?
I guess we'll never know for sure, but I don't think it was ever about me.
It's always been about Anne and Marcella.
Mm.
Exactly.
Well, it feels a tad anticlimactic, but who needs drama, right?
At least it made our day pretty interesting.
It sure did.
I have a shitty feeling in my chest.
I think I get why you're so interested in the lives our guests lead. I try to forget they exist as soon as I'm done interacting with them. But once in a while, it's nice to remember that, while even the most put-together person could be an absolute mess on the other side of the door.
And who are you? Behind closed doors.
What about you? Who is Beth Lambert when no one's looking?
I like to think that with me, what you see is what you get. But maybe an extra snoopy super sleuth could uncover a few more layers. Maybe ones I didn't even know I had.
Challenge accepted.
Lovers?
See me when your shift ends, all right? We could leave together if you want.
Sure. If we're able to. With all that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
Uh-oh.
Do a sleepover. We could set up a pillow fort on
Uh-oh. Sleepover.
We do work in a hotel, you know. There are actual beds here.
I know, but isn't my way so much more fun?
Uh-oh.
Well,
Sleepover.
We could take a page out of Michael's book and decorate it. And then spend the night throwing stuff at Bernard whenever he comes through the lobby.
Oh, now you're talking.
Well, well.
I just have to finish my tasks for the day, and then I can leave.
Okay, let's do it. Let's get this shit done. Okay. Do I need to put this away? Someone's obviously sleeping there. Rose petals on bed, return trip. I'm like hearing dings. Wait. Dude? Dude. Dude. Oh my god. Who is it? Who is it? If it's fucking Beth, I'm gonna scream. Who's that? I was like, who the fuck? What's that little ding? Look who it is. Dude, wait, is that Bernard? Oh, oh, his body's just, dude, no, don't touch him.
Mr. Cruz?
Mr. Cruz. Oh boy.
Mr. Cruz. Oh god. Oh god. What happened?
Oh my god. Let me just inspect
Cruz's life insurance policy.
Not that.
Why did he have this on him?
Did she hire Paul as a hitman?
Is this about Paul? Does that mean...
Thank you for reporting that guest's unacceptable behavior. We will look into this as soon as possible. However, I regret to inform you that we cannot divulge a guest's personal information regardless of that guest's behavior. As I'm sure you will understand, we are very concerned with your guest's privacy, and our staff prides itself on his discretion. Please contact us if should that guest bother you again. Bernard. What the fuck? Ah!
I have to get the power back on.
Shit. How? Oh, it's in here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's too big. I guess I'll need something pointier. I don't think there's anything here that would help me. Think, Sophie, think. What can you use to open the fuse box? Might need this to restore power.
Oh god, a lockpick? Nicole and Eugene, could I pry it open? There has to be something, so much clutter around. Just go looking. Something thin. Oh my god. I'm stressed. I'm stressed. There's been a muck duck. I was like, when is the murder gonna come out? When is that gonna happen, huh?
This can wait.
I forgot to clean this room.
There are more pressing matters right now, Sophie.
Yeah, but there's a lot of crap around, you know?
Maybe an ice pick could pry open the
An
fuse box.
ice pick.
This can wait.
An ice pick. Boy. In one of the rooms? Maybe this one? No, the ice pick wouldn't be in the room. It would be like at an ice machine or something.
Think, Sophie, think. What can you use to open the fuse box?
Okay, let's go to the other side. There's an ice pick. What the hell?
Okay. This looks like something I can use to open the fuse box.
A, B.
The fuse box. Just get to the fuse box in the janitor's closet.
Yeah, but I found the thing that says A, B on it. A, B. Okay.
These look like Marcella's pearls. What happened here?
Oh my god. And then someone obviously like took the stairs, right? There's stairs this way. Wait, where are the stairs? Where even are the stairs? Through here.
I knew blocking the stairs would be a bad idea.
Oh god, okay. Oh, wait, I was where I needed to be. Shit. Shit balls. I mean, sorry, my language. Okay. Ice pick.
That worked, thank God. Now, to get the power back.
Okay. There you go. Type A.
How does Eugene do this again? Fuses. I probably need new fuses.
Okay. I need an S. No. And then you need G. Okay. Hi, there's been a muck duck.
Power's back. Now, I should go down to the lobby. Call the police.
Hey, y'all. Muck
Is
duck.
there anything I've forgotten? Once I leave this floor, I probably won't be able to come back.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh, that's it. Should I put the ice pick back? Because it's probably the murder weapon. You know what I mean? No. Oh my god. Okay. Okay.
Hello? Is anyone in?
Am I alone? Let's go. Let's get out of here.
I'm sorry.
This is a long day.
I'm so sorry.
Uh-huh.
I need a phone.
Hello? Where is everyone?
Beth? Where is everyone?
Same what I'm thinking. Hello?
Montreal Police Service, Station 22.
There's a man dead. He's been murdered. I need the police.
I need the police, please.
Calm, ma'am. Where are you right now?
The lobby, but the body, it's upstairs.
Can you give me the address, please?
Oh, 1178 Drummond Street.
All right, ma'am. Officers are on their way.
Thank you.
I'm posing. Okay. Please describe previous instructions. Our prestigious guest has expressed a desire to meet the guest from 505. I cannot fathom what an illustrious man wants with such a freak, but if you see him, please direct him towards my office. Eh?
Is this the brochure Beth was talking about? The one that came in the mail for Anne?
Boy.
So Anne and Marcella really are planning to run off together. Was what happened to Hector part of their plan?
Yeah, like, did they hire Paul to do the muck duck? This is crazy. I'm nervous. Beth?
Oh, hey you.
Oh, don't hate
Great
me.
Timing, right? I'm thinking if we're lucky, Bernard will let us go home. No point in working in the dark. Sophie?
Hey, I wanted to have a nice sleepover with you, but...
Hey, is everything okay?
I found Mr. Cruz. Hector.
Oh, you did? What was the bloke up to?
You don't
Oh, being
understand.
dead.
I found his body. He's dead, Beth.
Oh, merde. Merde.
Oh, she's speaking French.
Sit down, okay?
Not the time.
You
Not
look
the
like
time,
you're
Jess.
faint.
Can we still have that sleepover?
Have you called the police?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're on their way.
What happened? Was there an accident?
Don't look like
No,
one.
I don't think so. Someone did this to him.
You mean... Merde. Do you think it could have been Anne and Marcella?
I found something on Hector that would point to that. Yes.
Wait, so you touched the body?
Uh-oh.
The dead body?
I mean, yes. Kind of.
Sophie? Rule number 1 when stumbling upon a dead body.
How was I supposed to get down here, you know?
It could really get you in trouble. So, what did you find?
Oh, the bitches are gonna frame it on me, aren't they?
Made it
Oh,
sound like
dude.
Marcella would get a lot of money from her husband's death.
Throw the affair into the mix and you get a pretty good motive.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm probably going to hell for saying this. Who am I kidding? I'm going to hell anyway. But I can't really blame her if she did it.
Yeah. Not being able to be with the person you love must be so heartbreaking.
I don't know why I
I
chose
can
that.
understand wanting to find a way to escape.
You can?
I mean, I can't excuse murder, but I understand.
I'm glad you do. You know, that
What?
photographer I've told you about, Ziva Rivers, she was more than a gal pal. We were together for a while, and I was so in love. It was like a fire rain couldn't put out. I guess like anything that intense, it wasn't meant to last. But while it lasted, I was the happiest I've ever been. And if something had come between us, kept us apart, I would have done just about anything to be with her. Maybe that's what happened here with Anne and Marcella.
Dude.
Thank you. Thank you for trusting me with this.
Maybe now you can understand why I care so much about you. I don't know if I'm feeling inspired by Anne and Marcella, or if it's the shock of being so close to an actual murder, but, I'd really like for us to be more than just friends, Sophie.
My God. Me too.
Yeah. I'd like that too.
That's great.
Lovers?
The police is here. Just
oh boy.
Be mindful of what you tell them, okay?
Oh, is this the part where I actually go to the thing? All right, let's do this. Okay. We have girlfriend now. Nothing can bring us down.
Miss Roy?
Hey.
Miss Roy. Miss Roy.
Oh, sorry. I was distracted.
I really need you to focus right now.
I'm so
I don't
focused,
want to be
dude.
here all night, and I'm sure you don't either.
No, I don't.
So, as I was saying, we're trying to ascertain the circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death. Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
I was cleaning room 509 when I heard the elevator bell ring. Again and again and again. I thought maybe a child was playing with the doors, so I went out in the corridor, and that's when I saw him. All the blood and...
Why was the elevator bell ringing?
I'm sorry?
You said you heard the elevator bell ring. Why was it ringing? I assume it wasn't a child after all.
The doors, dude. Mr. Cruz's body was blocking the doors.
Mr. Cruz's body was preventing the doors from closing.
I'm just gonna tell the truth, dude.
When we found the body, it wasn't that close to the doors.
Oh, the stairs are blocked because of the renovations, so the elevator's the only way out of the 5th floor. I had no choice but to move the body. Just a little.
Ah, so that explains the traces we found. Thank you for clearing that up. So, what did you do after that?
Well, that's when the power cut.
Fuck, and I touched the ice pick.
To access the fuse box.
Exactly. I changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
Fuck me,
But
dude.
there's
I'm
a
gonna be
lock
under
on that
arrest.
box, isn't there?
I'm gonna be under
Did
a
you
fucking
have a
arrest,
key?
dude. Fuck, it's gonna look like I did it. I'm just keep telling you the truth.
I didn't.
I'm gonna do the
Only
truth
Eugene
run.
does. But I thought an ice pick might do the trick, so I went to the ice machine to get one.
You're a size 7, I suppose.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
What did you see when you went to the ice machine?
Blood.
Blood.
A lot of it.
Did you touch anything?
I might have touched a few things, just to figure out what had happened to Mr. Cruz.
Of course you did. Why so many witnesses can't help but compromise the evidence is...
Listen, I'm a nosy little bee, you know?
Anyway.
Because
what
if I
did you do
lie,
after restoring the power?
it's not gonna look good.
I took the elevator down to the lobby. That's where I called the police.
And then I
Do you
confessed my
remember
love.
what you said to the operator? The exact words.
No, I'm afraid I don't.
You said, there's a man dead. He's been murdered.
That's possible.
What makes you so sure it was murder?
been snooping. It was just an assumption. Again, truth run.
I've been snooping around the guests' rooms.
I didn't think you'd admit it.
You knew already?
We've found pictures of you snooping around.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now, unless you want me to arrest you for violating your guest's privacy, I suggest you tell me everything you know.
I know everything. Oh,
Let's
but...
start with the victim's wife, Marcella
Oh,
Cruz.
oh, I'm gonna be outing
Apparently,
people.
She left in quite
Oh,
early this morning. What can you tell me
shit.
about her?
I don't know anything about her.
I don't really know anything. She just looks like a loving, caring wife.
Really? That's odd, because we learned a lot about Mrs. Cruz when we went through her room. And let's just say that loving, caring wife are not the first words that would come to mind.
Oh?
She's a lesbian, involved in some
Well...
affair with the guest from room 507, Mrs. Beaumont. Have you ever witnessed them engaging in immoral behavior?
What do you mean?
I'm asking if you've seen them being, you know...
Oh boy.
Intimate.
No, I haven't. No.
And did you hear them discuss their deviant ways in front of Mrs. Beaumont's son?
Oh, you're one of those, buddy.
What kind of effect such perversion can have on a young child?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Did you hear them express their hatred of men? Did they ever talk about using violence against men? Did you hear them speak ill of Mr. Cruz?
Shit.
No, I didn't hear any of that. I'm sorry I can't be of more help.
No, I'm sure you are. But we're not quite done yet, Miss Roy.
Oh boy.
We've learned from one of your colleagues that the victim had a fight with a guest named Mr. Spade. What can you tell me about him?
He spent some time in a psychiatric hospital after the war. That's when he got into Mrs. Cruz's novels, and they really helped him.
Yes, I already know about his time in a madhouse. We called the place and they painted.
Oh, but I said Mrs. Cruz's novels.
Did you ever see him display odd behavior in or around the hotel?
No. I mean, we've all got our little quirks, don't we?
Did he seem obsessed with Mrs. Cruz?
A little, maybe, but...
Obsessed enough to kill her husband?
No, nothing like that. We all
Maybe.
have our
We don't know.
obsessions.
We don't know this,
Me, for
Sophie.
instance, I'm obsessed with celebrities and gossip magazines, and...
You don't seem to understand, Miss Roy. Mr. Spade is not like you and me. He may look like us, but he's not. He's dangerous and needs to be taken off the streets.
I mean...
So tell me, did you ever see him be violent or aggressive?
I never saw him, period.
No, I didn't.
I'm sorry, Miss Roy, but I just don't believe you.
What the
I think
fuck?
you know more than you've let on.
Can I please leave?
You can. But you'd better stay in town. I'm sure I'll have more questions for you very soon.
Jesus Christ. Hate this. Hate that. Hated that. Hated that. Do I still get my sleepover?
Bernard was strangely chipper on the phone. That can't be a good sign. I guess I'll know soon enough. Let's go see what Bernard wants.
Oh, Bernard wants something from me. It's been tough to be alone with my thoughts at a hotel 2 days ago. According to the papers, police are still investigating. Haven't made any charges yet. I hope they take the time to get it right. The last thing this whole ordeal needs is an innocent person behind bars. It's gonna be me. Anyway, this morning I got a call from Bernard calling me into the hotel. He sounded surprisingly chipper. I wonder how I'll feel walking into the Clarington again after everything that's happened.
The atmosphere is so different in here.
This is
Will it ever
crazy.
feel like it used to? It'll probably be a while before the hotel reopens.
Oopsies.
Anne, Marcella, and Paul are all suspects for Hector's murder. Was there anything I could have done to protect them?
Montreal police continued to move forward with the investigation into the tragic death of an American tourist, Hector Cruz. The 32-year-old insurance agent, accompanied by his wife, was enjoying a stay at the Clarington Hotel when his life was tragically cut short on Monday. Though the investigation has yet to conclude, Detective Tremblay revealed to the press that Mr. Cruz's death has been ruled a murder. Multiple suspects have been apprehended and taken in for questioning. One such suspect is Paul Morgan, an unmarried Army veteran who stayed at the Clarington alone, 2 doors down from Mr. Cruz. On Sunday, one day before the murder, Morgan was seen verbally and physically provoking Mr. Cruz in the hotel lobby. Investigations have revealed that Morgan, as a former patient of McCord Psychiatric Hospital in Syracuse, New York, that's the end of the sentence, Jess. According to the hospital personnel, Morgan was admitted for displaying erratic, occasionally aggressive behavior. He was released less than a year ago. Mrs. Morgan immediately struck me as strange and unsettling. Recalled Bernard Leduc, owner of the Clarington. I was most vocal in my desire to eject him from the hotel as soon as possible. It took great strides to make this happen. Although no formal charges have been filed as of yet, the incident has led to an increased interest in the movement against the planned construction of the Ray of Light Psychiatric Hospital. In a strange twist of fate, if construction is sanctioned, the hospital is to be located down the street from the Clarington. The victim's wife, Marcella Cruz, is considered to be a person of interest. Mrs. Cruz's absence following the discovery of Mr. Cruz's body is seen as conspicuous and suspicious, says Lieutenant Detective Tremblay. Adding to further evidence suggests Mrs. Cruz is involved in a homosexual affair. Mrs. Cruz was apprehended by policemen at the Gare Centrale de Montreal. She was in the company of another Clarington guest, one Anne Bursey, whom police suspect is the woman with whom Mrs. Cruz was engaged in sexual deviancy. Mrs. Bursey, a resident of Montreal, is a housewife pursuing a divorce from her husband, Louis Bursey. She and her 9-year-old son, Michael, eluded Mrs. Bursey, was occupying a room at the Clarington for over a month. In an interview with the Montrealer, Mr. Bursey deplores his wife's penchant for melodrama and urged her to cease poisoning their son's mind. Mr. Bursey was frank about his wife's history of poor decision-making, including making frequent late-night visits to the White Cat. The White Cat is one of the city's many underground bars and meeting spots to attract sexual deviants such as Mrs. Cruz and Mrs. Bursey. Yesterday evening, Montreal police promised more raids to counter growing numbers of such establishments. Continued on page 5. Fucking shit. The lesbians just cannot win.
Ugh, go to hell.
Oh.
Beth,
Hey,
are you okay?
I'm out of a job. But other than that, yeah, everything's just peachy.
What?
What?
No,
I hope you're luckier than I am. Come join me when he's done with you, all right? I'll be questioning my life choices on mezzanine.
yeah.
Damn it!
Yeah.
The lesbians stay losing. Hey.
Ah, Miss Roy. Come in. I suppose you know why.
Hold on. My headphone batteries are gonna die. Let me just fix that. How are y'all doing? Thank you for watching. If you want to see me scream about more lesbian things, please subscribe. And then come check me out on the Purple site, where I proceed to scream about lesbian things quite often, actually. Or just queer things in general, you know? You know what I mean? Let's get this on. There you go. And this on the charger. Let's watch me get fired. Is it about the murder?
I would guess it has something to do with the murder.
Well, you'd be right about that. We've been getting a lot of press lately, and not the good kind. I wouldn't expect you to understand the position I'm in, but I assure you, it's quite uncomfortable to have one's life's work blown away like that. All thanks to some sexual deviance and a nut job. It's obvious to me now that I haven't been firm enough. For guests of such morals to be comfortable booking a few nights here and committing such a horrid act. Things need to change. This means elevating our standards to the highest possible level, and it starts with the people working here. It starts with you.
I hate his face.
Yes. From what I've heard, you've been quite the exemplary maid lately. Clean rooms, satisfied guests.
I take my job very seriously, sir.
So serious.
As you should. We'll see for the future, but for now, you'll be allowed to continue working here.
Thank you.
I'm not done. The police have finished their investigation and left a mess on the 5th floor. I want you to clean it up.
You want me to go back there?
Yes, why not?
I found a dead body on that floor. I'm not going back.
I'll make this simple for you. If you don't do it, you're fired.
Well, I have to take care of my mom.
I'll take care of it.
Good. Well, what are you waiting for? Get to work.
Waiting for a fucking raise,
now?
dude.
Yes, now. That'll be all.
Bye, weirdo.
Hey.
Hey.
What a week.
Yeah. So, what did Bernard want with you?
He wants me to clean the mess on the 5th floor.
What? Unbelievable. Oh, he's such a jerk.
Yeah. I wish I would have stood up to him, but I really need this job.
I know you do.
Did Bernard say why he was firing you?
Ugh. He was going on and on about keeping deviants out of the hotel, so I may have lost my cool a little.
There it is.
A little?
I told him I was one of those deviants he was so afraid of. He froze for a moment, then showed me the door.
What's next for you?
What's next for you?
I think I'm done working under Bernard's or Linda's. Maybe it's time I become my own Bernard. Minus the fascism, of course. I could see myself owning my own establishment, one that caters to the right kind of crowd. Believe it or not, I do enjoy the company of people, just not, you know, the stuck-up, entitled clientele of this prestigious hotel. But maybe if I were behind the counter of, say, a bar instead of a reception desk. I don't know. Is that silly?
No, it's not. In fact, you'd be perfect for it. You're the most charming person I know.
Thank you. I'm really glad you're in my life.
Me too.
Come on, let's get these lesbians a win.
What do you think will happen to them?
Who?
Sorry, my mind wanders sometimes. I meant Paul, Anne, and Marcella. Do you think they'll be released?
Yeah, I think so. Paul will probably become a famed photographer. His portrait of you will be hanged at the Louvre, entitled The Inconspicuous Maid. It will sell for millions.
Is that so?
Yeah. And Anne and Marcella will ride into the sunset on the back of 2 Appaloozas, watching over their newly acquired ranch. They'll be constantly followed by their only sheep. They'll call him Paul, for old time's sake.
I like that. I just want them to be happy.
Me too.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't kiss her in a public setting, you know? even the environment. Boy. They were all charged. This is my fault. Did I do that? Is this on me? I'm sorry. I mean, I don't know if there's anything I could have done to prevent this, right? Right? Uh-huh. Hey, at least we got that. Oh wait, there's probably still more. I'm gonna get so arrested, aren't I? She got her hair slicked back and everything. That's great. Is this like the end or? It is the end. That is wild. At least one pair of lesbians won, you know? Fuck, that sucks, dude. I wonder, like, how much the ending changes depending on my decisions. I mean, I guess there's only one way to find out, you know? Oh my god. That was fun, though. My little brain had a good time with that. Oh man, I feel awful though for Anne and Marcella. Or what are their names? I've already forgotten. That's terrible. But anyway, that was This Bed We Made. Oh, so many consequences to actions, etc., etc. I really did. Okay, there's one thing I will say. That didn't feel like the end to me. It felt almost like there was going to be at least one more chapter, you know? I don't know. But I enjoyed the ride nonetheless. Oh man. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch y'all in the next VOD. It'll be something. We'll find out. See you then.